Let's go. Okay, welcome to another episode at this point podcast with your boy Jaffe, Cowboy Chuck,
and DJ Boyfriend.
people. Tell me how's your week been? How's your weekend starting off? Yes, I am back live in studio. I am no longer on the road. I am back. Welcome back. Welcome. Come on. Let us know. How's it been? What you getting into this Good Friday night? Let me know. The mic's loud.
Us is the first of the month.
Wake up.
Yes, sir, it is the first of the month. And also, I'm ready for this warm weather to start kicking in. I mean, these rainy days. It's been raining almost like a week straight.
Where? Where?
Yeah. It's been raining off and on.
Where?
So we was outside yesterday.
Yeah, it was no rain.
Yeah. Well, it rained today.
A little splash. That don't count.
And it rained a few days prior to that. Consistently. Ran a little hard too. I was out in Kennisburg.
Oh, it's probably raining over there. It wasn't raining here.
Yeah. So there was our sis, Candace up in his house.
You're.
Yes.
What are you commenting?
I know.
Hmm.
So like you said, hope you had a blessed week, even though a lot of times when I say something like that, we all reflect on our week, work week work week will always be the best and the funnest out of all due to the fact because
Yeah, you got that preacher, huh? You know when preacher get ready to start preaching, he go, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah, you got it. You hit him with the preacher.
I hit him with the preaching though. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I'm from Reverend Chucky sometimes. I be a little, you understand. I'll tell you, man, I be, listening. I never would not, say if it wasn't for the Lord, I would not be at this point, growing to this point, and still the best is yet to come towards the point I want to be. So, sometimes it may come off as a ministry moment, but if you know something, it's better. That's how you know things is starting to feel good. It's starting to play into intuition, your way and manifest. Because it sort of come off as if you preach in a way. Now, things are nowhere near perfect, but things are starting to manifest. Say one in a good way.
All right, champ. It's not an actual sermon, you understand?
Okay.
Man.
Well, here's something.
Mhm.
The NFL draft has passed, right?
I don't know nothing about it. Hey,
Of course, what's that dude name that played the quarterback from Indiana?
Mendoza.
Mendoza went as expected to the Raiders.
Yeah.
You already know that's pretty much his destiny.
Ty Simpson went to, I think, the Chargers.
Ty Simpson went to Rams, I believe.
The Rams.
Went to the Rams. And on
I didn't.
some NFL news, precisely to say, I came across a nice hot topic, which is Brandon Ayuk saga.
Wow.
See, sometimes
But then the Niners trade him to Washington.
no, they trying to.
I thought he got traded.
No, they didn't get traded.
Who was it? That was Debo. They got rid of one of them.
I believe Debo got traded. Yeah, Debo got traded. But the thing is, with Brandon Ayuk situation is pretty unique.
Wow.
He don't want to be there no more.
Mm-hmm.
But they're like, yo, listen, he's still under contract.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't want to. A little bit of everything, somewhat. But he, but the funny thing with Brandon, he didn't really want to be on the 49ers anymore. For whatever reason, right?
Mm-hmm. Did he get hurt though?
Yeah, I think he got ACL. He's still recovering. Yeah. But it's the problem that they're having with him right now. He's out of guaranteed money. And the main reason why he's out of guaranteed money is his contract because he didn't show up to I think it's rehab or practice. Yeah, he didn't show up for rehab pretty much all last year. And they had a hard time getting in contact with him, which they're still doing away. And the problem is
no. See, they guaranteed him that money.
He's out of it.
No. They guaranteed him that money. The incentives, like, okay, so just say his contract is 5 years, 135, right?
Right.
And 70 million of that is guaranteed. They giving that man $70 million, regardless whether he showed up to whatever. That's his guaranteed money. Now the rest of that bread is what goes into like incentives and all that.
That's what I'm saying. He's out of guaranteed money with that contract. You know what I mean? With them. So the guaranteed part that was already guaranteed was given. You know what I mean? So the incentive part that he got to work off to get extrally, he's not getting and not going to get due to the fact because his irrational behavior with the organization, and they don't know where he's at on the scale of
they don't know his timetable to return.
Even return, they don't know if he really want to play football anymore.
You know? He want to play, he just don't want to play for them.
Yeah, and the thing is, see, it's a way you got, and see, when you get into them type of meetings and them type of contracts, and also be in them type of rooms, you cannot carry yourself out of order to their mess up your money, your contract, and your renegotiation skills to, you know what I mean, possibly negotiate another one or a bigger one somewhere else. Because
but then somebody probably just be like, yo, he's just unhappy with that situation. We're gonna pay him. He's just unhappy. He doesn't want to be here. Look at Debo. He didn't want to be here. You know what I mean? He kept back, they traded him, right?
Yeah, but it's just
doing the same thing.
No, you're not. Debo handled it a totally different way.
But but he still didn't want to be there.
Right.
And he wanted to get traded. He didn't want to be on the Niners anymore.
Right.
Cool. He went about it one way, he's going about it another way. Classic case. T.O. did the same shit.
Yeah.
Like a star wide receiver gonna show out, then they gonna get rid of him.
But see, this is the thing. If you're a GM right now, right? I want all of us to put it on our GM cap right now. If we was NFL owners, right? And you got this guy that his behavior is all out of control. He's not being mature about what he want to do. He's just expressing
that he don't want to be on the team anymore. He's unhappy.
Yeah, but it's a professional conduct you should follow. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because I say if you go about stuff immature, right, and that type of business around and childish, you think people will constantly want to deal with you?
Yes, they will. It's called the diva wide receiver complex.
And you'll get
they do it. No, you won't. You listen. Ocho Cinco, diva wide receiver. T.O. diva wide receiver. Des Bryant, diva wide receiver. They got all the contracts they wanted. That shit works all the time, every time, 3 times on a Sunday. It always works. I bet you he gonna get his way. I bet you he gonna be on another team.
He definitely gonna eventually go to another team. He definitely is. But see, this where
he gonna go to the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, this where it's gonna be bad, and it's gonna fall on his lap in the wrong way.
What's up, library?
He the contract he wanted
Mm-hmm.
is gonna get lowballed drastically.
No.
I guarantee.
What they're gonna do is he's gonna have to first. He's coming off an ACL, so he's gonna have to do the take the this what the fuck is it, the medical test or whatever, to see how good his leg, the ACL and shit is. First, he's gonna have to pass the physical.
Yeah.
Any team that wants to talk to him, they have to talk to the Niners first.
So let me ask you this: you a GM of your favorite team, the Colts, and right now you flash across your list of possible free agents or possible trading partners or key pieces to add to your offense. And
Where we go get him?
would you take that call?
I'll take the call.
Okay.
But entertaining it, as far as my team is set right now, no. I'll take the call though.
So you just pretty much answered DJ Blackman. You're the Giants. You're the GM.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you may say, for instance, let's make the situation a little bit more better,
Mm-hmm.
a little bit more feasible. Say you have a roster of some decent receivers, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you don't got a star receiver in such a way.
Mm-hmm.
But you see this guy behavior, you see the way he acting towards the people that draft him,
Mm-hmm.
and he's sort of available. Would you pick up the call and negotiate a contract on his term or yours?
It all depends. Because you got to talk to him and his agent.
And he was.
It might be. Look at George Pickens. That's a prime example of a new diva wide receiver. Look at AB, diva wide receiver.
AD guys up out the league. AB guys up out the league. Yeah.
He got a ring on his finger?
He do. But he's out the
But
league.
he's still a diva. I'm saying diva wide receivers. He was acting up. What happened? Oh, he got off the Steelers. George Pickens, he was acting up. What he do? Get off the Steelers. And guess where he went to? Jerry picked him.
But the question is, if you was a GM of your good old Colts,
would I take him the way that my team is constructed now? No, because he probably doesn't fit. Every GM entertains the call. They see if the person, whether he's a star or not, they will see if you fit their system, their scheme. If you don't fit what they're trying to do, no.
But what if he could be a key player or a key piece to your scheme?
If he's what I'm missing, yes, I'm going to entertain the call and we're going to talk.
But what if he be like, okay, let's talk and let's entertain it. But like, yo, look, I want this and this number.
Uh-huh.
And if you're not giving it to me,
I'm gonna see let's see if you're a 1 or a 2. Because if you're a number 1 wide receiver, then you're gonna get number 1 money. But if you're not a number 1, if you were 2, you're gonna get 2 money.
Now, I mean, Brandon Ayuk definitely was number 1 talent with the 49ers.
A number 1 talent, or was he the number 1 receiver?
He was a number 1 talent, and he was climbing towards to be a number 1 receiver.
No, then he'd get number 2 money.
Yeah, but
he's not getting what he wants. Well, that's why it's called negotiations. He can say, I want $100 million. I say, listen, you want 100? I'm at 75.
What if he be like, no, because receivers ain't getting 100 million. What if he be like, what receiver getting 100 million?
They just broke Jamar Chase off. Are you kidding me? T. Higgins.
Yeah, they don't got 100 million.
My man.
Probably Jamar.
T. Higgins just got broken off. Why do you think Joe Burrow don't got a line? They get that man like $4 something million, my nigga. They broke that man off.
DJ.
These wide receivers is getting paid.
DJ, the floor's on you. If you was the Giants GM and you need this, say for instance, not so much me, let's say, Brandon Ayuk sort of fits your scheme.
Oh yeah, Odell was another wide receiver.
And say, for instance, he was, he could fit your scheme, but with all his issues and stuff, and plus he come off injuries, and he's sort of a wild card. Of course, you entertain the call, but would you take him on his offer if he asks to come or have some sort of contract finalization? Would you put that pen to paper to say, come on my team?
Yeah, I would. Because cocky and arrogant, you'd have to prove yourself.
I can definitely see and understand that, so they were like,
So-
okay.
When he's coming like that, that means he really got something to offer. There's real talent behind him. He knows his worth.
Cocky doesn't mean talent.
No, cocky is the attitude. Arrogance is that talent. He knows what he can bring to the table.
He knows, but his production doesn't say that.
Yeah, I get that.
The numbers, they're gonna look at his last contract. They're gonna look at what he did.
True.
They're gonna check all the numbers. And they're gonna look and be like, okay, you want 100? You only had 10 catches, 970 receiving yards. You only had 15 yards after catch. Yeah, champ.
Let's see. Odell Beckham was a sort of even receiver. The thing
No,
is,
he was.
when it came to business and all that, he may have his ways, but he did not like. I think he just, I don't know. Like right now, you saw the situation right now
Mhm.
with the team he drafted to
Mhm.
is on another level. You know what I mean? Like he's just doing off the wall things that's very unprofessional. I don't care how much diva Odell Beckham was, he kept it professional.
That's not true.
Yeah, that's
He,
it.
he did a lot of unprofessional shit.
Yeah, he didn't sit there and go to like, by the way, Brandon, are you going about his situation? Odell didn't. That's a fact.
Unprofessional is unprofessional. It don't matter which way you do it.
Yeah.
It's still unprofessional.
I mean, it does matter in a way, because for instance, if just because you voice something in a certain way, say it's aggressive, whatever, and say the owner may do not like your tone, doesn't mean, yeah, he may deem it as unprofessional, but you still staying in the context of being a human being slash professional athlete. Hey, look, I won't follow what y'all tell me to do until we figure out where y'all want to send me, but I want out.
I'm gonna look more into the Brandon Ayuk joint. 'Cause I ain't really see nothing come across the good old ESPNs about it. None of that.
Yeah, it came across because I Google feeds and stuff like Flashing News, ESPN Inside as well. What's that guy name again?
Ian Rapping.
No, what's the other one?
Which one?
Um,
Oh, he cover football or he does it all?
Adam Schefter.
Okay.
Yeah, Adam Schefter. Yeah, Adam
The Shefty said it is the
Yeah.
truth.
He was reporting on it, and another guy too, and they're like, well, they don't know. It's pretty much up in the air. Like, well, you know, the Rams and 49ers waiting for, like one of them analysts sort of like made a comparison, like, back in the day when you had the landlines and you're on the phone with your boo love and all that. It's late at night, y'all gotta get ready to go to sleep for school tomorrow.
Okay.
And you over there, you hang up. So that type of thing. Yeah, well, maybe with the 49ers right now.
Yeah, we're gonna hang up first though.
That's the thing. Because I think 49ers don't.
The 49ers gonna hang up first.
But see, think about this, homie, right? Would you, like, because with them is a tight rope and thin ice. Because you almost at a point where you can lose them for nothing.
To them, listen, sometimes teams will lose you for nothing and don't care. It's the next man up mentality. He's not even the number one receiver. So if you're not the number one receiver, they don't really care.
I mean, they do care.
They see because his talent.
They got a big contract. See, if somebody pays you big money,
yes,
you do care. Because at the end of the day, Prince Marcus is.
Just because they pay you big money don't mean they care. It's your talent that they paying you for. They don't really care about your feelings.
Yeah, it's not the feelings. So I'm running through DJ right quick, right? Check me out. Say, for instance, let's say you have, say, for instance, you got a lawnmower, right? That you paid $1,200 for. Just say lawnmower, you paid $1,200 for, right? But say, for instance, they've been sitting in your basement for like 3 years.
Is it a John Deere?
And yes, it's John Deere, one of them good ones.
Is it a Briggs and Stratton?
But say it's in your basement for like 3 years, it's very valuable
Yeah.
But you have it using so long, and you pretty much don't got the need for no more. Would you be like, you know what? I'm gonna try to. I give away for free, or would you try to sell it, get some value for it?
I would try to sell it and get what I really need.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, did you just compare this football player to a
That was a
lawnmower?
hell of a
That was
analogy.
wow. That was wow.
That was
Go on in, goddamn. Man,
I got some other funny news, y'all.
was
It's
it?
not really funny, but it's so interesting. I want to get y'all
Is it funny or interesting?
both at the same time.
Okay.
The New York Times named Young Thug as one of the 30 greatest live American songwriters, along with other greats like Jay-Z,
Okay.
Stevie Wonder,
Okay.
and others. Your thoughts?
Is he a great? He might be. I never.
Young though?
I don't really know
Yeah.
too many songs that he wrote.
He wrote a lot. He's good.
I got an issue with
I
that.
think he's in the same category.
No,
I got an
that's
issue with
wild
that.
to even think that.
Yeah, no, he is.
That was never New York Times got.
He is.
I got an issue.
No, they would just probably told you they're top 30.
No,
No.
If they say he's top 30 of all time, them niggas is retarded.
no, they say all the time. They say he was named,
And then in the top 30,
greatest living American songwriters.
greatest living. I want to know who's the other 29.
I don't know. But
Jack, can y'all tell us who's the other 29, please?
my thing that blew me away was,
I don't even know no songs that he wrote. Well, did he write Lifestyle?
I don't know. Where's Future?
Future's got to be on that
He's
list.
got to be in that list.
Future got it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yo, there. TikTok.
Uh-oh.
Future got to be on that list. There's that dude. Wayne got to be on that list.
Eminem.
Yeah. Nah, it's got to be a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, because I'm looking, I'm like, okay, this is interesting. I'm like, wait a minute. Because I messed with Thug. Young Thug got some bangers. We ain't gonna lie about that. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know how many jams that he wrote to even consider him top 30.
But he wrote for other people too.
Probably so.
Like who?
He wrote for a couple of rappers too.
But sometimes, like, for instance, they also probably mix in, like, you know how when you collaborate with somebody,
Yeah.
and say, for instance, you wrote some of the hook, you know what I'm saying? They probably, look at some of them aspects too. But he is he do make good songs.
I'm not saying his music not good. I just don't know what he wrote.
Yeah, but to add to our list, in my opinion, like I said,
If he's top 30, then who is the other?
I said Future, definitely Future. T-Pain,
Yes, he can.
you put T-Pain in it?
As a songwriter, no.
Why not?
No. Because you gotta look at it like this.
I put
Who did they write for? Was it a hit? You want a real songwriter? Neo, prime example.
Yeah.
He writes nothing but hits.
Yeah.
And he writes for,
Bangers,
he wrote Rihanna a banger, he wrote Beyonce a banger, he wrote a couple other bangers for a couple other people too.
Same thing with what's that girl? That lady named Tiny from Escape.
Who she write for?
TLC.
One song?
I think two. I think
All you gotta do is look at whatever song,
Yeah.
you look at the credits. If that person's name is on there as the if they in the credits, then they wrote, they contributed.
I mean,
I don't know what he wrote, so
the good thing is, like, Jay-Z, come on now.
yeah, my man, you're right there, man. Hey, can you look that up?
1 second. Stevie Wonder.
That was wild.
Yeah, hold on.
Smokey gotta be on there for sure.
Yeah.
Top 30 greatest songwriters.
Who's the other one?
Yeah. Who's the number one track that y'all will put on the list?
Weekend.
Weekend, okay, yeah, I can go on the weekend.
Maxwell.
I don't know. Like songwriters and great songs are two different things.
Let's see, we got,
songs. John Legend.
yeah.
I don't know.
All right, so here go the list for what I'm seeing right here. Neil Roberts.
Okay.
All right,
Who's that?
Neil Roberts.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably gonna be massive rock and roll dudes on there.
I'm trying to get to the it's telling me to see and do something else. I don't understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We got Neil Roberts, Annie McCann, Lucinda Williams, of course Stevie Wonder, Jay-Z. What else? It's not really get too long. Trying to get to the full list, but it's gonna be hard. And the New York Times definitely. Okay.
I don't know, man. I don't be believing in New York Times.
Maybe having.
They got it blasted. They got it blasted that the Knicks going to the finals. Them niggas, they are betrayal.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to grab it up. Oh no, that's country. Every time I try to go to the list, they over here this. You guys are so hot for that.
Country people gotta be on there. Carl Brooks gotta be on there. Shania Twain gotta be on there.
Taylor Swift.
She gotta be on there.
Miley Cyrus.
I don't know. That's a reach. When she's on there, it's a reach. Because what great songs, for real, let's think about it. What great songs did she really write?
You don't think she didn't write no great song?
I didn't say that. I said, what great songs? What great song did she? She's more famous from Disney than anything. Let's not forget that part. But what great song did she really write? Where you'll be like, damn.
I mean, she got a few bangers in rotation.
Now, the party song that Party in the USA is fire.
That one,
that's a good party song to me.
Flowers, you know what I mean? That's one of her major current bangers. Okay.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, no, that's one.
I don't listen to Molly.
She got some.
I like that one jam though.
I'm over here. They gave me like 100. So I'm trying to. Okay, whoa. They said Sam Cooke is number 86.
And Young Thug. Yo, close your phone. Next subject. Next subject.
Let's still on this.
My man, you got Young Thug at 30 over Sam Cooke.
Let's
just say because them niggas is stupid.
Marvin Gaye is on the list.
And Young Thug is ahead of all of these people.
R. Kelly.
Ain't no, you know what, people. This is the first time Joppy has left.
Luciana Williams.
My man, listen, you telling me that Young Thug, they got Young Thug ahead of R. Kelly, Marvin Gaye, and Sam Cooke.
Yeah, New York Times.
Somebody needs to go there, find the man who made the New York Times.
Curtis Mayfield. Yeah, Curtis
Go dig the man up who made the New York Times and just start assaulting him for his stupidity that he left these stupid people in charge.
Loretta Lynn.
My man, most of these people that you name, a lot of people don't know. It's gonna be country,
Isaac Hayes and David Porter.
Bruh, Young Thug is ahead of all of these people. This is crazy.
Smith.
What about Ron Isley?
They got Young Thug ahead of him too. How the hell is he 30? How is he 30 and R. Kelly in the 80s?
Yeah. James Taylor.
No, he's a soul singer. He's an old school dude.
He's a songwriter. George Harrison.
Bruh, how is this man ahead
Brett Burns?
Marvin Gaye?
Chelsea Heidi?
R. Kelly? Marvin Gaye? You got Young. Are they saying as of like right now?
I don't know. It's just like the time that was they put. I mean, like
Their numbers is never even the same.
Willie Nelson.
Bruh. You Young Thug above Willie? Nigga, Willie 102 and still on stage performing.
George Clinton. Okay.
Nah, bruh. Listen. New York Times, get pack your fucking
Madonna.
go. Nigga, New York Times, get the, that's why I like the Washington Post.
So, where's Michael Jackson?
Nigga, he's not even, he gotta be, scratch your lap, nigga. Where's Prince? They got R. Kelly.
Willie Dixon.
R. Kelly's in the
What
80s.
you
I said, what was that name I think?
Kawoo.
I said Biggie, the Notorious B.I.G.
Okay.
Willie Dixon. You got Billy Joel here.
Dumb nigga got you.
But, yeah.
Let's see.
That's one of the greatest storytellers.
Elton John.
Bruh.
Okay.
Young Thugs ahead of Elton. Elton John got some fire songs, my man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Johnny Cash.
Bruh.
Those were my
He's ahead of Johnny?
What do you
They say you look
what category or genre would you put Phil Collins in?
Phil Collins is considered rock and roll.
You said rock and roll, right?
Right. He would be rock and roll. He's ahead of Phil Collins.
No, I'm
He
saying
would be like,
David
I
Bowie.
think it's soft rock, classic rock.
Another
He might
guy.
be soft rock.
I like
Pause.
I mess with Phil Collins. You know who put me on the Phil Collins?
So,
Curtis.
man, I like Phil.
One of his favorite songs that he made.
Piano Man.
No. One More Night. That was one of my favorite songs. That was my hit. Al Green on the list.
Bruh.
You know what I mean?
Bruh, listen, can you stop reading now? Can we just get back to the show, man?
We is on the show.
This is crazy.
No, it's not.
This is
Michael Jackson.
This is vitriol. What number? Because if Young Thug's at 30,
Yeah, 34. But that's not the New York Times though.
Michael Jackson's at 34.
This is not the New York Times though.
I don't know.
This is just the Rolling Stone.
If the
They ain't really they ain't saying who got over who in numbers. They
I think it's putting down numbers.
yeah, they just put like top songwriters.
It can't be in order exactly. Because if
Yeah,
Young
man.
Thug is at 30, and
I'm trying to get to 30 and see.
R. Kelly is in the 80s,
Oh.
are you kidding me?
But nah,
Hold on. I got a question for the world. If R. Kelly get out of jail right now and drop an album, is you confident?
R. Kelly.
I'm buying that album. Yeah,
I don't know.
buying that album.
But see the stigma around it, not so much the man cannot sing it, not so much the man don't got talent, not so much.
I'm just buying that album. I ain't talking
It's just the stigma around, you know what I mean, the melodies of his songs that now that I listen to it, and probably others too in a way, you start thinking like, damn, like,
Listen, anybody, all singers, rappers, and all that from the 90s all have questionable lyrics. They all said some questionable stuff.
it's not about question, it's that he definitely was out there.
If you say questionable stuff, then it is.
No, he was definitely out there. It's one thing he's rapping to say something crazy, but it's another one he definitely was doing some miscellaneous things that just pretty much. I ain't gonna lie, I still listen to some of his music, so I ain't gonna sit there and act like
I'm gonna listen to his music until the end. I have nothing to do. I have nothing to
some
do
of
with
his
doing a little PP and a little.
But you know, with underage girls, it's like, come on,
Brother man, listen. Sometimes niggas be getting set up.
maybe
They set him up.
I don't know.
I have my thoughts on R. Kelly.
It's just same thing with it's just like I have my thoughts. It's like you know, let's play devil advocate in a way. Like, okay, he could have been got setting up. We don't know,
We know.
but he definitely put himself in. He kept going with the bull crap. So it's not like he just stopped.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I seen some shit where some dude was asking him a question like, do you like teenage girls? And he said, I'll just send you the joint because I want to be 100% right.
right.
Well, at least not by his.
Well, yeah, a lot of dudes
Yeah.
in the industry definitely was over there, playing around in the sandbox when they shouldn't.
No one was
That's true. No one was
parents. Right.
Parents was actually selling it just.
Yeah, some of the parents because they
Right. Taking them to him. So it's like, is he really the monster? Or was they feeding Cookie Monster? Let's
that
think
may
about
be
that.
true. That may be true, but at the same time, if you see like wait a minute, man, God bugging with these underage girls, because you're at a level. Okay, he was at a level, a very high level where he could get any woman he wanted.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, why sit there and play in this part of the sandbox when you could go to a whole marble floor and
But
get
now-
something?
But now hold on. You know what's crazy? A lot of this stuff be happening, right? Behind closed doors for years, right? All one mistake, right? You go against whoever, next thing you know, the whole floodgates is open. Like I was telling my lady, I'm like, yo, serial killers, right? How can a serial killer kill for 30 years, right? 30 years free. All of a sudden, one day out the blue, you find him. Get the hell out of here. This is all a setup. They are allowing all this to happen.
I guess it's there. As technology grows, you get upon anybody.
Nowadays, everybody got cameras and stuff.
No,
You know what I mean? So
no, because people still be getting unalived and it be on camera and they don't find them.
yeah, sometimes that do happen. Sometimes it do. Sometimes it do.
It's just crazy. It's what they allow to. It's what they allow to happen. That's gonna happen.
Well, see, the thing is, it's more about my ramification of things. Thinking is like, some things, like some things gotta happen for some sort of order to stay in
Yes.
power.
Yes.
That's true, but at the same time, it's like I don't know, like some things like
It's necessary to have evil in the world. You need evil.
well,
You need it.
I don't think you need it.
Why?
I don't think you need it. I think what I mean, it's a unnecessary presence that
Yeah.
shouldn't be operated.
Man, the yin and the yang. One's good, one's bad, correct?
Well, I don't know if that's how that goes.
Huh?
I don't know.
You think both sides of the coin is just good?
No, I said that. I said I don't think that's how the yin and yang goes.
Jack, explain that. Is it necessary to have evil in the world? We don't need evil to make us understand that we should always choose good. You need evil because if there's no evil, then how do you know that that's good?
Well, see, that's the thing. It all depends on no human being is 110% purely decent and purely good. You know what I mean?
No,
It's just all choices of decisions in the moment.
you need evil. Evil funds wars. You think good funds wars?
Well, that may be true. You know what I mean? But
You think a room full of good people just sit there and be like, you know what? We're gonna go to war today.
some,
No?
I mean,
I was seeing another video of this dude. He's telling this dude, like, yo, listen, this is the reason why we have wars. All the people that's in here, none of their family goes to war.
no, but the thing is, you understand one major thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Sometimes, people that dance more the greater.
Because if it's not harming the next or being disrespectful, we would be good.
It's more about, nobody on this earth,
Uh-huh.
male or female, is naturally purely saint. Because you have a subconscious.
But what about the Buddhist monks?
Even the most religious people, when you can get back into history, they went to war with each other, or nations warred against each other due to religious beliefs. Now, some of them may say, hey, well, this guy's a good guy,
Shamans? I
da
don't
da
know
da
about
da,
that.
and this and that third, his faith is so, keep him so pure, he's so nice to everybody. But on the flip side,
Mhm.
if you feel like he got to protect,
Mhm.
because mainly a lot of reasons why, in a way, those wars happen
Mhm.
is for what? For people to gain assets, for people to get enriching,
Sometimes it's not that. Sometimes it's just
and
the fact.
power.
That's it.
Sometimes, so, what I mean?
I think evil is necessary. Okay, let me not say evil. Well, no, yes, evil. It's a necessary. It has to be here. You can't just walk around all day like jolly lolly. No,
I think,
you have to have a balance of both.
my thing is,
Something that outweighs that.
yeah, see, my thing is, like for instance,
Mhm.
I'll get a case in point. You have a bad day at work.
Okay.
You and some coworkers or supervisors, something like that, is not on the same page, or work just got overwhelmed, with you doing that because you got other things on your mind.
Mhm.
And you, your supervisor, or whoever may have some work, the day is over,
Okay.
and you can chop that up like this is a somewhat of an evil because it's not good, and I enjoyed that. I didn't enjoy that day, but also, the next day you could reflect, refresh, and push for a better day. Things do be better. And to me, the reason why I'm saying all that because
You explain this one because this is nowhere near evil. It's just you having a misunderstanding that you're out.
I'm just saying to me,
That's evil.
no, I ain't saying that's evil, but at its strongest and stressful point, I feel, like evil we
Mhm.
shouldn't have on this earth, but it's an unnecessary burden.
It's
that
a
this earth has.
necessary.
I don't think it's necessary. It's an
You
unnecessary
have
thing.
to have evil, my man. Because if somebody, okay, so if somebody just harms one of your loved ones, are you gonna sit there and just sit there and be like, "Well, I have faith, and I'm gonna
No.
pray"? Because even the people back in ancient times were evil.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They slaughtered and took over villages and all that shit too.
Yeah.
So evil, it just goes with everything, man. You have to have it.
I don't know. I definitely,
It balances out life.
nah, I defer. I mean, I believe it's a essence of life that, pretty much you understand, and it's an unnecessary part of nature in a way that's just there that really don't really need to be there. But at the same time, like I said, no human is 110%, purity and sanctity walking among this earth that is 110% righteous.
Not true, babies. Babies when they first born. Got you. Got you right there. They're 100% pure. They don't know how to talk.
That's the beginning of, come on. You may not. I'm talking about the humans, that
The babies are humans, are they not?
yeah, they said that. I'm talking about the ones that's actually coming out into the earth and being productive with it.
Yeah, he's talking about the beginning stages of life.
I mean, human
Pure human.
we can't, sorry,
We can't.
in the beginning stages of life, we all are pure in the beginning.
Are you sure? Because some people they can just say was naturally just born evil.
That's just an opinion, not a fact.
I mean, well, according to scientists, though, when they take apart your brain, because they study serial killers,
Yeah.
and they can tell your brain, they can go from here now to back when. What's son name?
Jeffrey Dahmer?
No.
Ted Bundy?
Yeah, they studied Ted Bundy's brain. They say he was naturally just born pure evil.
No, I don't believe
Scientists said this now.
That's not.
I'm gonna have to go with the scientists.
I hear what you're saying, but at the same time, it's like, you when you born into this earth and you come out to this earth as a baby, an infant, whatever, you cannot pick up nothing and do nothing to anybody because you need somebody to help you form to be somebody. And a lot of serial killers and stuff like that, they have a mean history and a background of trauma that stemmed from their childhood.
But there's a lot of serial killers that were never, they were good people. They were like, they didn't have no trauma in their life.
It could be, it's always a strenuous situation that triggers something, you know,
I don't know.
because all through Ted Bundy's and all them other dudes' lives as they was productively going through this earth, whenever they was on good or bad time, they had a moment of clarity where it's like, you know what, I'm going to operate normal. Even if it's just what happened.
I was about to say the Unabomber, but he was under like a mass psychological project. So yeah, brains draw. All right, people.
Yeah. DJ, you got something, you know what I mean? I got, yo, please go. DJ got a question? Let's see what he's talking about. Give me a minute.
Is it ethical to genetically modify humans?
What?
Yeah, can you give me that question
Like,
again?
is it ethical to genetically modify humans?
They're not. It doesn't even make sense.
Oh, meaning does it make sense to change a human's DNA?
DNA, sex change, all of that.
No, it's not, because to me that just, I mean, people, when I say this,
Nigga, they can never change the DNA.
No.
I know, but I'm saying, like, you know, that was just acting away. You know what I mean? So I was giving, I guess, some sort of responsible answer. But when I say what I'm going to say, y'all, I just want to let y'all know I mean all safety, all respectful.
I mean, all safety.
Yeah, all safety, all respectful. You know, we talking on this podcast for entertainment purposes only, and very educational points as well, somewhat. So we're not trying to defend nobody. I said defend. Offend anybody. We're not trying to disrespect anybody. No, we're not talking no sort of hate speech on here. So let's make that clear right now.
I just don't give a damn.
Now, with that question, it's to me, you know, it's not ethical, but you know, now these days with everything, it seems like everybody want to move science in their own sort of way or method that makes sense to them in some sort of way they feel, I think, or feel in some sort of way, probably a better word of saying, is a lot of people, some people, God, when you was born, God presented you and made you a certain way in his form. And a lot of times, a lot of people feel like it's not correct when they get to some point in life. And they want to try to make something different about themselves that's not natural. So, you know, when you start rejecting God and, you know, how the way he wants you in your natural form as a reputation of him, pretty much going against the nature of, you know, human logic to me.
Wait, what?
I just think that it's dumb.
What the fuck I got to talk about
you were
right
born
now?
a certain way. You were made that way. That's the way you're supposed to be in life. Oh,
Okay.
But I'm not even commenting on that. Next.
Okay.
Because I don't even know what y'all talking about.
I mean, you just pretty much just asking a hypothetical question. You know what I mean? Pretty much just asking in a way, how you feel about people trying to, you know, modify their bodies and make different sort of change to their
What's
bodies.
crazy is,
and the crazy part is they changed the bathrooms. Now you're using women used to use their bathroom. Now it's a male in their bathroom. It's crazy.
okay, but then now you got these women out here getting their bodies done that they never had. But niggas are still sitting there and be like, oh yeah, nah. This shit's stupid.
let's move
So,
on before we get
yeah.
into each other. So,
Thanks.
let me ask you guys another question. Would you rather never have to use the bathroom again or never have to sleep again?
I don't know. When given a choice, that is one heck of a choice. But you rather not have to sleep again, or would you rather
Which
not?
means you'll never be tired.
What you mean never be tired, or you'll never, or you have a choice to never have to use the bathroom again. What you mean you damn sure ain't gonna be human.
Well,
You walking the borderline of alien here. I don't know. In that sort of scenario, sounds good. I say sleep because
You need to sleep.
yeah, I know, but he said given his scenario is more like if you could choose one or the other that you could get rid of and make it more of a pro for you than a con, which one you choose? Me, I said sleep, because the reason why I say sleep, because time is of the essence. You only get 24 hours a day.
So you want to be woke the whole time?
Yeah, but I choose between the two.
Yeah.
Accomplish more. Of course. It's not so much question. I got a topic to touch.
Right.
It's neither. No. Hold on. I want to give a big shout out to my Virgo buddy. Big ups to you, man. I can't get the word out right. That's how much, congrats I want to give you. Nasir Jones.
Who?
Nas.
Yeah.
Big shout out to you. My man did a big move. He bid on some like resorts and
There's a casino. There's already casinos where he's trying to make the casinos, right?
Yeah, but he won. He won.
And he technically, him and his group won.
No matter. But the big thing is Nas is in there because the reason was Jay-Z that won the bid. Everybody just say Jay-Z. They won't say his group. They'll say Jay-Z.
Nigga, listen, they got money, but they don't got that casino owner money.
I ain't saying that, but he is not that he.
No, he won the $5.5 billion casino bid in Queens.
Yeah.
Jay-Z was in on it.
But
Jay-Z didn't win.
No, he did, and he definitely he's definitely one of the main reasons why that bid went through.
So wait.
What's that?
You could have just said all that and then have to add in all that extra BS that you said in the beginning.
Listen, well, let's hate all that hate shit. You can put up your ass and go fall out the mouth with it. You know what I mean?
What did you bring in Virgo weird shit for?
Ain't nothing weird. Don't get mad because it's not your sign. Say your sign.
Ooh.
You can say your sign 5 times in your head right now.
Listen, Sag.
Oh, there you go.
Ain't nothing like it said, my man. We the real rules. You know what I mean?
Only thing you lose that space right there. That's cute.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You sound jealous.
No. But God bless you.
But this is the first time a Virgo did something that mattered.
No. But at the same time, you definitely gotta congratulate, bro.
I mean, that is a big
That's
move.
a big move. The Big Apple's first ever full-fledged casino officially opened doors on Tuesday.
Them niggas is frauding for that fucking lame ass excuse to even
Big
say that.
shout out to Nas.
There was a casino in Queens before that.
I ain't saying me. I ain't saying
Not saying you said that. They said that. That's the Big Apple's first is mine.
No, but what they saying ain't saying that it's the first. What they saying is the first one that's fully flush, so it has a resort aspect to it. You know what I mean? Yes.
I'm gonna say like being a casino, yeah.
You know what I mean? So definitely like
Casino resorts though are corny as shit.
I've never been to one. I like to travel.
It's corny because like when you go to a casino, like you don't really want to have like a family vibe at the casino. That's not what you're there for. You're there to either win or lose some money. You understand? The house always wins. They're gonna let you go, get that little rope. Yeah, nah.
But what if you're in like a state you've never been to and you want to see some nice landscape in that state, or like in a country you've never been to, and they got a nice like casino resort? You would love to see those resorts outside of the casino, right?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It depends. If I'm in there gambling, nigga, I don't give a fuck about no resorts or none of that shit, nigga. I'm in there to get my money.
Okay.
I'm on tourist status.
Okay. That's cool. That's
How
cool.
are you, bro?
Because you definitely, probably, what I mean, like, see, you more into that. You like to do it sometime we get a chance to, and you more indulge into the gambling side of things more than I am. Me, to be honest, like I do like a casino resort thing, mainly just to see, like, all right, you know what? Yeah, do the casino thing, but let me see how the resort is.
Cause I'm on my resort where I'm about to gamble. I'm gonna be fucking pissed off, and I ain't really gonna be able to enjoy the resort. You know what I mean? Just say you go in the casino with $5,000, right? You lose every single penny. You lose that whole $5. Now your resort shit is just blown. You like,
Maybe
I ain't gonna enjoy this shit.
you just gotta have to go there with like a strategy plan. Like some people be going there just ready to blow it all.
Some niggas go to casino 100,000. You talking about having a plan? They don't have no plan. The best plan is no plan. You wanna know why? Because in a casino, there's no time. You will never be in a casino and see a clock on the wall. They don't want you to know how much.
Yeah, I will.
Nigga, that's why it's stone dark when you go in the casino. It's not dark. Like, there's light.
License, though.
There's like very minimum light, nigga. You be staring at the shit when you go outside in the day, yo, your eyes will start hurting.
Okay. All right. I mean, DJ, you still over there in the cut, man.
I got a crazy question.
Okay, you set something up for a second? I'll come back to you. Go ahead. What you trying to do?
Keep going, because I'm okay right now.
Well, in other news politically, hey, yes, these days the political climate is always at a different type of level, especially when we talk about Trump. And
Congratulations.
I was reading something like an article. God, I think it was probably was New York Times or Washington Post. I don't remember. But he wants to help people with their retirement savings plan by having his administration aim for a new federal match. Your opinions?
I believe Trump wear a diaper.
I don't know.
Oh.
Man, I don't know. I can't tell you. I mean, I don't know from what I see, he 80 years old, 81, something like that. Ooh, Trump.
That nigga like 70 something.
79, close to 80 though. But for his age, he definitely seems a little bit, more witty, and he's one hell of a spark plug, I say that, boy. But man, listen. But what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah. He gonna fuck up the money. It's the only thing that's gonna happen.
I mean, elaborate. How you think?
What do you mean? Because he gonna fuck up your money.
Okay, well, in which way?
Always he gonna fuck up your money. Nigga, look at now. The money is fucked up right now. Why you think everything? Yo, it's crazy. I went to a Marathon gas station. Nigga, that shit was like $6. I was like, this is crazy. That ain't gonna fuck up the money because he fucking up the money with the overseas, like all that type of trade with China, all that type of shit. That nigga fucking up that pack. It's not the first time he did it either. Every time he's in office, he fuck up the overseas money. Why do you think that this construction shit be taking so long? Because he over there fucking up that money. You keep fucking up the money. The construction gonna take long. You're gonna get worse and worse fucking times for them to finish all these roads and highways. It's just gonna get crazy. Your retirement, nigga, you really gonna have retirement. His administration was the niggas that wanted to fuck you over in the beginning, the first time on your retirement. And everybody was like, well, he's making America great again. You know, America. No, it's not. It's not great. It's not. This shit the same trash that it's always been for the last whatever years. It's never gonna change. You put in the power in power. You put the power in power. What the fuck does that even do? Nothing.
So, well, DJ, what is your opinions on that? That sort of news I just brought up right quick. What are your type of thoughts and how you feel about it?
I really don't care if it doesn't help me anyway.
They do.
You know, Trump is going to do what folks want to do to get out of office. So I really don't.
Okay. Now, let me put a little context to what I'm about to say. Okay. Now, I understand your distaste and you know what I mean opinions and thoughts about what you just said.
Me personally, I really don't. Only presidents I care about is the ones I spend.
I hear what you're saying that, but I definitely do sympathize with what you're saying and concur with it definitely in some sort of ways because everything Trump has done and is doing in some ways is not good.
Turning the fire.
You know what I mean? Now, this where it takes a little bit more context to understand why he coming with this sort of strategy anyway. Okay. This where it does affect us in many ways that we do not understand or not see. You know, because we all of us are working men. Besides, when the mics is off and the camera's off, we're doing some sort of day job, some sort of job that's going to give us some sort of paycheck at the end of the day or at the end of the week, one of the two. Okay. Now, it affects us because at a certain point, you could just go down to, I think, Social Security or whatever, and be like, yo, listen, I've been working for this and that amount of time, these many years, at this and that place, made this, I made that, I contribute my hard work and ethic to society, and I'm, I don't know, let's say 65, 66 right now, right? Per se, okay. And you want to just get your monthly check for the rest of your life.
All they're gonna do is they're gonna pull up your social security number. Your social security number, they can find out from every job that you had from a peon to the adult that you are. Will show up.
You know, I know that. What I'm saying is, all that's going to show up, and when all that's showing up, they're going to calculate it, and it's going to be a certain number they'll come with to give you monthly for the rest of the time on this earth, right?
Right.
And some jobs you may have a 401k, whatever, right? And some jobs you could match that, they'll match your 401k with. For sure. Right, okay. So the thing is, he's trying to, what it sounds like, I don't know, but I'm not administration people. I'm just going by, this is my logical opinion of what could possibly be in the making.
They could try to kill a 401.
It could be something totally different. Excuse me. No, I think he ain't trying to kill a 401. I think he's trying to, or probably they're trying to work on ways to improve it to where when people start to retire, get to some point, you know, when they go down there to get their retirement check and do the paperwork, they get a better match, a higher, better appreciation with their money from who? From the government.
I mean, your appreciation comes from you and your job.
Yeah, but when you done work, you go down Social Security,
yes,
and you put in your retirement pay.
They're gonna look at all that money that you accumulated that whole time that you've been working. They're gonna calculate that by whatever, boom.
But you missed what I'm saying. What I'm saying to you is this.
He's trying to match what Social Security is giving you.
Not probably trying to like help match it or improve it to where you can get more in a better rate monthly. That could possibly be in play. You know what I mean? And say for instance, let's play devil advocate for a second, right? Say for instance, he started up a strategized plan make a good proposal, him and his team, push it forward, and make it happen. Now, let me tell you how this will help all of us. And it could definitely help pretty much all of us. Now, I'm just put it like that, okay? Straight simple. Now, a lot of people in the financial world, right? They have certain type of accounts. And certain accounts, retirement, mortgage, investment accounts, etc. They're made for the long haul. Some of them set up that way. Some of them set up for, when they hit a certain point, they could, okay, cash out at this point.
Yeah.
It could help with the penalties lessen, for instance, right? Say, for instance, you get a better percentage with your retirement fund. Therefore, you'll be able to have a good monthly grossly income to live better instead of struggling month to month, don't know what you're going to eat or how you're going to eat, and barely paying rent.
But now, the people that are retiring now, that are old as fuck, they eating like fat rats.
Not all.
The ones that work a good job.
Well, it depends on what you did. It depends on how you invest your money.
It depends on how long you was working. If they worked and then they retired, them niggas is eating like fat rats. I know because my son getting like, I want to say like 3 and some change a month.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta think about it. Like, say for instance, you know what I mean?
He been working forever. Then his lady, she just retired. So,
Yeah, I mean, see, they strategize and they make sure they set their shit up right so when they get to this point. There's some people that have been borrowing so much from their 401k throughout the years, straining it. So by the time they be retired, they want to take something out, they already got $40,000.
Yeah. I mean, but if that's what, because a lot of people are stupid. They scared to invest their money. A lot of people scared to play in the stock market. They're like, no, because if I put $1,000 in, then what if I lose it all? Nigga, you cannot wake up tomorrow and lose it all. What is the difference? It's only $1,000.
I mean, I don't think people so much do. I just think people don't have or wasn't taught to know how.
My man, in this day and age, there is no need for nobody to say, I don't know how or wasn't taught. It's too much. It's too much tech now for you to say that.
That may be true, but you know what I'm saying? Like some people have different methods of learning to where some people need to have somebody break it down to them. Because what you just said is definitely right and strong in many ways. But the way where it still lacks that is the problem is a lot of times more than anything too, you have too much. We have too much accessibility to technology. We rely on it too much to do everything for us instead of learning how to do something for ourselves.
Listen, without technology, life would be trash.
Yeah, I ain't saying wrong.
Trash.
So,
DJ,
with that being said, do you think artificial intelligence should have rights?
No. Artificial intelligence have rights.
AI.
Yeah, well, yeah.
No, period. Artificial intelligence. You think they should have rights? It should have rights.
I mean, artificial.
I'm confused because artificial intelligence is a program on your computer. So should your computer have rights or should a robot?
Yeah, that's what.
Like, are you talking about like I Am Robot? Remember the movie I Am Robot?
Oh, let's. I
gotta hear this.
Yeah, but please. Because AI right now is on his phone, that computer, my phone, this computer.
Yeah.
AI is on the printer right there.
Yeah, so
it's a software that pretty much enhances the production of something. Yeah, that's AI. I mean, we talk about rights. Rights apply to a human or human-like.
Human.
So the only way. I'm waiting for you. Only way you can apply.
Well, you can't. Rights don't only apply to humans.
I ain't saying not only human, but I say human-like.
No,
No.
it applies to whatever has a heartbeat.
Yes. It says, should artificial intelligence have legal rights?
So, okay, that's very broad. The reason why I'm saying it's very broad, bro, because we don't have nothing right now that to compare that sort of question and analogy to, besides if, for instance, I don't know, next year, Elon Musk and his company start pushing out robots to work in near Walmart.
They already have that.
No, they got robots walking around like humans.
They have that.
Where?
They built robots that.
Yeah, they do got robots that's built, but they're not walking around in everyday life.
No, they're doing most of the factory works and stuff like that.
They're building cars to a better spec.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's more like that's like assembly.
It's only certain cars. Yeah, assembly line.
Yeah, so what? You pull a
Ferrari still built by hand.
Yeah. So what? You go to a Ford place or something like that, you kick a AI computer, oh God, going to jail. I'm trying to understand.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm trying to understand, like.
Now listen, I know animals have rights.
Right.
Most, I ain't gonna say they have rights as humans, but I know if you can go to jail for killing an animal.
Oh, yeah, you could.
Now that's the closest thing I can say that might. It's not human rights, but you know what I mean.
Perfect.
Yeah. As far as AI, a software program, fuck no. Unless it's a walking around robot.
Yeah.
Like an actual figure.
Like, for instance, this is powered by AI, all our phones right now. So I just throw this motherfucker around. I just assaulted him. You know what I mean? Like, well, right.
Well, technically, your phone is powered by Siri.
Siri is an AI software.
Siri.
Google.
Google is on the phone too, my phone too. Google, Gemini, Siri, all of it's AI in some sort of way.
So
AI
should be able to pick that phone back up.
AI don't have until they start having robots walk around and have like actual.
Yeah, I get you with that one. I put that one. Like a robot, but assaulting a computer, nah, I don't know, man. Because if you steal a computer, you going to jail. So now, if you steal a computer, you're going to jail.
But you go to jail and
steal somebody's iPhone and they follow you, they set your phone, you're going to jail.
Yeah, you steal somebody's
You
phone.
stole something. You committed a crime.
Yeah, but it's not going to fall under harming a person.
But this is what I'm saying. Artificial intelligence follows you everywhere.
Yeah, because
does it follow you everywhere?
Yeah, it's in your pocket.
No.
Yeah.
It doesn't follow you.
I don't.
Oh, my man. Okay, so let's think about it like this. Artificial intelligence just came out. Man. Y'all acting like this shit been out. No, it just came out. Okay, this ain't been out. Has the technology been out? Yes.
That shit produces its own video.
Well, AI is
somebody made that program. Yeah. So a person actually did it.
Right.
So either which way, it goes back to a human doing it for this to be functional.
Facts.
That's the only way it's going to help.
I mean, because at the end of the day, AI, right? Some forms of AI, how the way some people build them or got them set up.
AI is great for the world.
They do. It does a lot of singular functions on its own because it's set up for that. Because the human had to do it to make it do that. It's set up.
So now, is it really AI? If a human made it, how is it any artificial intelligence?
Right now, it programs itself. It grows itself.
Well, it depends.
A human made it.
He made the program, but the program evolves with time.
The human made it evolve. No program evolves without human intervention.
That's true. That's so true.
That's like the rockets from back in 1960 and NASA. They only evolved. Why? Because human.
Same thing with your phones. Your phones.
Yes.
All these new iPhones and Galaxy phones and stuff like that.
Human.
It just hit the market and everybody using them. Guess what? Every month or so, in a software updated, and you could either update it or not. But even if you do so, it's being powered by AI, right? But still in all,
It's just the software.
it's a software. It cannot function. It cannot function on a straight up out of nowhere base unless you give it orders to. I mean, that's such AI have right. I mean, like I said, that's just like I know. That's a crazy question though. That's what we're saying. That's a crazy one.
But and then you have people that will say yes, AI should have rights.
Well, see, don't
Listen, but they're out there.
Yeah, I ain't saying
They're some crazy techie, geeky, Silicon Valley mofos. You're like, what? Did you guys hear that at this point? They were talking about the software and stuff. Holy crud muffins.
no sort of computer, no sort of electrical component should have no sort of human rights at all.
Listen, they tried it with Ted.
Okay.
Ted won his human rights. Ted spoke.
I don't think it's human rights, it's looking for its legal rights to do certain things. So now, when I say legal rights, it can pry into certain information that it's not supposed to.
They already have that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like ChatGPT.
No, like hackers.
Oh well, yeah.
You know, hackers made like mostly all of the ill software and stuff that we use.
Yeah.
They found a way to turn them into good people instead of just letting them be hackers. Like the dude, there's this one dude, I think he was from Florida or Virginia. This dude got right into the White House. This was like in 2016, 2008, some shit. This nigga hacked all their computers.
You know about Snowden?
The who?
Snowden?
Oh, I don't remember what he was called, but I know he did.
And they had to ship him to Russia or something like that.
Yeah, I think so. That might have been him, but I know they did that shit. And this little nigga was nice, and he did it again.
Yeah.
The first time they did it, he got a slap on the wrist. Second time they did it, they wasn't playing with him.
Okay. All right, so,
I'll ask you a question though.
please.
We were just talking about how the 401k and all that stuff is. Like, how do you predict that's going to be for our children?
Well, see, my prediction in a way is,
What do you think, good or bad?
it could be good due to the fact because, with all the information out there, and like in our age and time growing up when we was young, their age, there wasn't too much stuff, like for instance, like case in point.
These kids are no, these kids ain't gonna be broke.
Like, there's a lot of 22-year-olds, 20-year-olds right now that are multi-millionaires because they are learning a new skill with trading, with AI. They're learning new skills like all over the board with technology. What's up? So, with this generation, they got too many tools.
Listen, these kids now, they ain't gonna worry about 401. My man, I don't know if y'all really watch, I don't know if y'all watch YouTube. Man, listen, if you go on YouTube right now, prime example, look at the kid. I think ISO Speed or whatever.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Youngest, that dude's up there.
Yeah.
The Kaizenaki, like these kids now, they don't gotta worry about 401ks.
Yeah.
They already past that stage.
Because you see things like you said earlier, technology
Yes.
It's now more of a playground to create any sort of type of amusement park for them for their fun, financial longevity.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of them is taking advantage of it and becoming millionaires.
Yes. Like crypto, like a lot of people like, oh, why would I buy crypto and all this? Man, I wish I had paid attention back in I think it was like 2015, like when crypto first came out.
Was it 2015?
I think it was 2015 when crypto first came out. I should have paid more attention and invested in that joint. Right now, I'll be straight. I know a dude that invested in it right now. He's straight.
Yo, man,
There's a lot of these dudes that you see on YouTube. They invested in the crypto joint. They straight now.
but there's also a lot of dudes I've been like recently I've been watching I don't know. I'm trying to like look into like day trading, like doing trades and stuff.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
There's a lot of dudes.
Don't listen to none of them dudes that you see on YouTube.
Them dudes
Or
are making it.
Kashi, whatever app.
The who?
What?
You know the Kashi app, something like that?
I think I know what you're talking about.
It's an app.
They got like day chart trading app. Now, the ones that you pay attention to is like E-Trade. What's the other one?
But see, my thing is not so much paying attention to an app. Is that no? It's just not. I was
Stocks though. And then,
learning how to trade.
yeah, but they're gonna tell you some BS.
I
Because I've seen a bunch of their videos and I know they're gonna tell you some BS. Because the first thing they're gonna tell you is, oh, you can be like me. You can day trade and make $1 million a day.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't work like that.
no, not all of them talk like that.
Nah, but basically
95% of them are gonna tell you that.
Yeah,
And then the ones that don't,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to watch 122 videos
Yeah.
before you get to that one video where the dude just really honestly tell you the truth. And then after that, you're gonna watch the video and then they're gonna be like, well, you know, you're gonna keep talking. Then they're gonna be like, well, for I did it in 30 days. If you follow my program, you can do it in 30 days. Now you gotta pay for this nigga's program.
But check this out.
that's all it is. That's all it is. They're making money.
But I answer
They're not even
this
day
question.
trading. They're trading you.
I answer this question, right?
Yeah.
Say you looking to learn how to get into day trading, right? Day trading, sorry.
Mhm.
Learn how to just do the trade, right? You can acquire that as a skill to make a lot of money, but also
Yeah.
everything that you learn and build as a skill
Yes.
is a learning curve.
Absolutely.
In your best humble opinions,
What
How-
should you do?
no, how would you go about? Because you gotta learn the skill before you do the skill.
You know what?
In a sense, no, you don't.
No.
You can just toss
Yeah.
money. You can just toss money at something and never and forget that you did it, and then boom. I'm not saying that's always gonna happen. The first thing you should do if you want to date, you gotta learn stocks. Learn stocks first. Learn how to value them and learn to understand them first before you do anything. Because that's where a lot of people go wrong. They're like, well, I'm gonna put $1,000 in the stocks and then, you know, I'm gonna be rich. No, you're not. You're gonna be broke as shit. You don't understand how it moves. Follow the NASDAQ. You understand? Follow the Dow Jones. See which way it's going. It's going up, it's going down, left, right, whatever. Pay attention to all that first. First get in the stocks. Talk to somebody talk to a person that you know. Don't be following. All right, perfect example. You want to get into day trading? Call Kurt DeFleur. Kurt DeFleur help you out. Talk to Kurt DeFleur.
Okay.
Okay, he's saying that's good advice, yes. But I think if you get into day trading, first thing you need to monitor and learn is the algorithm of it. Because that's all it is.
So
I'm just saying, soaking up game. I'm trying to, see, listen and hear some sort of, humble advice or some sort of, good access to some sort of learning skill or curve here. Because, I'm trying to see
I invest.
how would y'all go about it if you was interested in
I already do it. So
you do what?
Day trading?
I do day trading. I invest in the stocks. I do all that stupid shit.
Okay.
I did stocks.
Okay. How do you like day trading?
fucking sucks. I mean, it sucks sometimes, but you really gotta really pay attention.
That's what I'm telling
And
you.
I have a short attention span.
All of this is about a bunch of numbers moving around. And you got
It's more of the money. I don't look at the numbers. The dollar sign says it's up, then I'm gonna go click boom.
And then you wait till like 4 o'clock and that same dollar sign went down.
Well, about 4:30, the market is closed, so you don't wait till 4 o'clock.
I mean,
Market opens at I think 9. It opens at 9, and then it closes at 4.
That's
So
good.
in that time, yeah, 9:30, it opens. Well, we on the East Coast. I just want you to know.
Yeah.
That Eastern time.
Yeah, no, because on the West Coast, it's 6:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So that's 9:30 here. But yeah, just learn stocks first.
so
Cause I thought I knew a bunch of shit, and I knew a little bit. Then I was talking to Kurt the Flirt. Then I was talking to my man Black out here. You know what I mean? And my nigga Billy, and then we got more of an understanding.
So the question I want to go for y'all, myself, and
I got a question.
oh,
It's crazy,
and
super wild.
matter of fact, I want to hear Johnny's question first. Go ahead, bro.
Okay.
he's so
It's
happy.
crazy.
Look, he's so happy.
No. I am not. This is super crazy. Cheat on your girl, snitch on the homies. And it's her birthday.
I'm definitely cheating.
Okay? And we're gonna snitch on the homies. Cheat
I'm
on
not
your
getting slapped. She's on the girl.
snitch on the homies. Yeah, I ain't talking to this. Cheat on my girl. Got another one. This was wow. Okay, so this is really not my question. I seen this shit. Dude asked the dude, he was like, listen, jerk one of your homeboys off or watch your girl die. Or let your girl die.
It's some other man.
You're in a lose
Yeah,
situation.
that's a very wild. Because like, how can your woman look at you in a straight sort of way after?
Or you let her die.
Oh,
Thank y'all for you.
hopefully she come back as Beyonce.
She did.
Yeah,
I say she did.
I got a question. It's sort of more of like a critical question. Right?
Let's hear it.
We've been podcasting for a little minute now. Okay. And between our podcasts, we done dropped some serious game in between about.
Do I think people paying attention?
No. The question.
Yes, they are.
No, the question I want to ask is this: with everything being said and done in your life at this point, right? Is everything you have learned and the person you talking to now, is you talking more of the person of the younger you, or is everything you shooting for now and the person you talking to more of now is an older version of you?
I talk to like 5 different versions of myself every day.
So what was
'Cause
that?
I have a scenario where I'm talking to my lady, and then she'll just be on the phone, and I'll be trying to hang up, like, yo, I'll call you back, and then I'll just start a whole nother conversation and be like, yo, so listen, you really think, but if I did it that way, like, what would you do? And then I just be going in her voice and be like, well, and then it's like, well, if you did it that way, then I want to hear that shit. So me personally, I be talking to myself. I talk to the younger and the older version of myself. Gotta do both. There's no way in hell you can like I just talk to the older version of yourself. No,
Right.
it has to be both.
Yeah.
Because the younger version of you is always inside of you. Pause. That's why I'm crazy.
I agree with you.
Now the older version is the person that's handling all the business and stuff that you're doing now. But when you out there having that fun, that's not an old person having that fun. That's that kid having that fun.
Okay, Joffrey, I'm not Joffrey, my bad. DJ, how about you?
No, I agree with him because either you can teach the younger version of you, or you can learn from the younger version of you at the same time. So I agree with everything you just said.
Say each one, teach one.
I don't know. See, I have a different social perspective
Let's hear
on
it.
that. It's more, I feel, me, I feel like I'm talking more to the older version of myself. Because the older version of myself is in a whole nother, I'm working towards in a whole nother stratosphere of status of life.
And he's handling business, right?
Yeah, you doing everything.
So you basically saying the same thing I just
No,
said.
I'm not. I clearly said,
Because I definitely said the older version
yeah,
is
but you said,
handling
but you
business.
said both. I'm not saying I'm talking to both at all. I'm only talking to one version, older, because I'm talking to the version that's going forward towards something.
Wait, before you go further,
How can you go forward without knowing where you
came
came from?
from. That's it. Yo, when you started,
That's crazy.
when we started this podcast, we wasn't this old. Even though it was days ago, you still
Wait, what?
you still talking to the younger version of yourself. Because when you started this podcast,
Uh-huh.
you know, it not saying that we aged by day, but you know, we were younger at the time. Like just that last hour, we were younger than what we are this hour.
Yes, sir. Listen, what?
I know.
What?
No, like I'm saying, we were younger back when we started this fucking podcast.
Yeah,
We all still in our 40s.
I know that's
Well, y'all in your 40s.
Oh, shit. You just
I'm 40. 40 and 40s is two
well,
different
see, the thing,
what I'm saying is that we were young. When we start something, we started it off young, and now we're building it up to, you know, a manifestation where our older selves can look at it and be like, we got something great though.
well,
Wait, what?
my whole point of me, I mean, when you asked me, when I asked that question, you answered, right? I was like, well, y'all told you pretty much both versions of yourself.
Mhm.
Because you feel so, and you feel like, hey, look, it intertwined with my past and my future.
Mhm.
Understand. I get that. I respect that. But me, I'm talking more and more
Mhm.
towards a newer and older version of myself that's potentially ascending to something else. And upon me doing that, there's a lot of lessons that I'm learning now
Mhm.
as I'm progressing and taking steps and
You ain't learned no lessons in your youthful.
I didn't say that.
No.
But the older version of me is going through a whole nother type of manifestation.
Yeah, because the younger version of you had to learn those lessons to become this version of you now.
Yeah.
So it's like you still have to talk to both. But I get where you going with it.
Yeah.
You trying to leave a little kid out and not have no fun in your life.
No, it's
You
not.
just being all
Wrong. But the older version of me
yeah.
is a mogul. You know what I'm
Is
saying?
a who?
Mogul.
A mogul. Okay.
Yeah.
I think you said mogul. I was like,
Pretty much a very
come on.
richer, pretty much a very richer, and not just with money, because everybody feel like, oh well, because you get a certain amount of money, that means you're wealthy.
That does.
It gives you a status of financial. It gives you a status of financial rights. You're like, okay, well, I can afford this. But true wealth, doesn't come from the money you can put on the counter. True wealth comes from the knowledge and information that you learn to attain all that in your mind psychologically. Because at any given day, you reach a certain point to reach a high status, and you got all this money, you living good, everything going great, nothing can go wrong. Your bank account look crazy, but one sort of tornado come your way, and you took it all for granted, and God take it all the way away from you. Okay, well, you did all this before, right? You got it before, right?
Mm-hmm. Can you do it again?
Would you be able to do it again with you not being knowledgeable, with you not being, lucky? Could you just do it again? No, you can't. So wealth shows up in the mind, because if you don't have a different mindset, you'll never feel fulfilled. That's how I see it.
I understand where you're going with it. But
He's right. Work does start in the mind first.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, dude.
You have to.
How?
You have to think
What do you
and
mean?
believe in yourself to become.
Yeah. For instance, right? Here's the point.
Yeah, please.
If you learned
Uh,
a high value skill,
okay,
a new high value skill,
but that's learning.
yeah,
That's not thinking.
that is thinking. Because if you're learning, you're thinking.
How the fuck are you thinking if you're learning?
Because you're learning. No, thinking is a part of learning.
My man, if I'm learning something, I'm not thinking it.
Yes, you are.
I'm doing it.
You're doing it, and it's getting well in your head.
Okay, so hold on, watch this.
Okay.
Hold on. Hold on. Watch this.
Learning is a process. It's not a thing.
Listen. So I'm doing it. I'm doing driving. I'm not thinking I'm fucking driving.
You're doing it, but you got knowledge from the driver, right?
Aren't you thinking while you're driving?
Ain't you more experienced than the next some people on the road?
Yes,
And why?
because I learned it. I didn't think it.
And part of learning, you doing what?
You're learning.
You're processing.
And processing is doing what? You think,
Yeah.
yeah, but you're learning, you're thinking how to do something. Doesn't make sense. Am
I
I
don't know. I don't think so. I don't know.
Okay. But my question to you,
Yeah.
my question to you is this.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to learn
Mm-hmm.
a high value skill,
Mm-hmm.
right? And say for instance, a guy say for instance, guy is very wealthy
Mm-hmm.
and experienced and can offer you some knowledge in this area to give you this high value skill to help you earn
Yeah.
a lot of money to appease to those that will pay for it. You have learned a high value skill now that could send you from everybody else in a different way to give you another high level of making money.
So he showed me a different way of making money.
Yep.
Yeah. He gave you knowledge and wisdom
Okay.
to help you get to another level in a way. Oh shit! Okay, yeah, appreciate that.
So I learned by him showing me this, right?
Yeah.
I didn't learn by him thinking.
That's
this.
not him.
Like
You
he thinking. I learned by me thinking this,
You
right?
did.
He showed me.
And you said it had to reflect in your mind.
My man, listen. So if I show you this on this paper, right?
Yeah.
How the fuck are you thinking this?
What do you mean how am I thinking this?
How are you thinking this if I'm showing
Okay.
you?
If I'm reading something, it's contained in my brain, and I'm memorizing what I'm saying so it can come out correct.
No.
What?
I hear what he's saying. Learning is a process.
But when you learn something,
You know, you're not thinking.
you are thinking.
I kind of get where you're going with it,
Right.
but it's not coming out right. Like you thinking in your head right now, you
It's
think
not
that it's
coming
coming
out
out right, but it's not.
And definitely it's coming out correct.
And it's not thinking. That sounds crazy.
It's not.
You could take what you learn. You could take what you learn and think of a better way of doing it. But as you're learning, you're not thinking. You're processing.
You're doing it. Like I just gave you. You're not gonna think. Oh, I'm gonna think that I can drive, but I'm gonna really get my
But you have to learn how to do it.
wheel of a car. You had to learn.
And then learning starts with.
I'm watching.
No, and how do okay, you see this where it's like
Learning is a process.
okay, my man, this where we gotta go back to medical terminology. It seems like I don't know, got mentioned biology or something. Your eyes is attached to what?
Your body.
Your brain.
Mm-hmm.
Your eyes send signals to what? Your brain. Your brain is doing what in that process? Yes, you are doing something, but you're learning
this.
You're learning.
You're learning.
And it's going to your mind. You're not thinking
as you're learning. That's crazy.
You could
I'm
be
not
thinking
thinking.
if you're learning something and thinking of doing a better way.
Oh,
Your eyes are connected to your brain. So a blind nigga is doing what?
you can't see.
A blind, is he thinking? Or is he
Thinking.
Are you kidding me?
Well, listen, you can try to jump around and
That's a good.
Wrong.
no, I'm not.
You have a point, but your statement is coming out wrong.
No, it's not.
You're saying that you're thinking
Well,
while you're learning is
no,
crazy.
it's not.
Chat, am I wrong Cowboy wrong. People answer this question.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I'm processing it and coming out and looking at it a different way. I'm saying knowledge is retained by memory and learning and experience.
But if you memorize something, you're not thinking. That's a memory.
And a memory is a thought.
My man, listen.
A memory is a thought. Is that not a fact? I'm confused. A memory is not a thought.
So you remember how to get home? You thought you know how to get home, or you remember how you get home?
I remember how to get home. Memory is a thought, ain't it?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
I don't know. I kind of get what you're saying, but
It's
definitely coming out wrong.
It's not right.
You're right. A memory is that you put into a certain that you put into a certain file that you can remember. Yes, a memory.
If you remember something, right? You thought about it.
That means you learned it.
You thought. A memory is a thought. It's a chain of thought. I know.
Somebody answer this, please.
Listen, it may come crazy to you because you're looking at it from a whole nother philosophical way. And okay, fine. But
Because learning and thinking, it's not. You can't say, yo, I think I can drive, right? And then get behind the wheel and boom, bang, bang, hit every car, right? Because you think you can drive. And now I learned how to drive, right?
Okay.
I learned how to drive, right? You ain't hitting nothing. So thinking you can drive is playing a video game, and then learning to drive is really getting out there.
Well, my man,
It's not the
well,
same.
it is, but I think
I'm a millionaire. I'm not. I'm learning how to become a millionaire.
my man, listen.
And
You trying to go for who's right or wrong. I'm not doing.
I'm not going for who's wrong.
Listen,
I feel like what you're saying, you're making a point, but I feel like what you're saying is not coming out
I
right.
believe it is coming out.
You saying thinking and learning is the same thing.
It is.
It's not.
It is. I think what I'm saying come out 100% right. But I think for a fact is you is both we both agree on what we're saying, and both is correct. You know what I mean? I ain't saying you're wrong at all. We just have different pathways to how the way we get to the point of how the way we think. Because, for instance, I may come off to some people as very controversial, but I'm very logical. If somebody hit me in my arm, I know, you know what I mean, if they hit me hard, I'm going to feel pain. I'm not going to.
Now, if they hit you, what did you learn from that? Or did you think?
It went to my head. Like, okay.
Was it thought that they hit you?
No,
But you learned that they
Can I read you something?
Please.
Learning skills are methods.
Go ahead.
Learning skills are methods for acquiring and retaining new knowledge, studying, whereas thinking skills are mental processes used to analyze, evaluate, and apply that knowledge.
Okay. So is there a difference?
There's a difference.
Okay. All right, whatever. Okay.
I get what you're saying.
Okay.
I just feel like it's coming out wrong. What you're saying, I get what you're saying. What you're saying is what you're saying. But you're not wrong in what you're saying, but the way that you're speaking it is wrong.
No, the way you I'm speaking is wrong.
Hold on.
The way that I think that you're saying it is wrong. But I'm learning that you're wrong.
You're learning that I definitely am wrong. But
We just need
fine.
just
Okay, listen.
Learning aims to create lasting changes in understanding or ability to memory. Thinking aims to produce transient outputs such as solutions, judgments, or decisions.
Okay.
there's a big difference between learning and thinking.
Okay.
That was the thing between us.
Okay, whatever.
Learning is often a long-term process.
Yes, because a doctor has to learn to be a doctor. He don't think that he's a doctor. Now,
Thinking.
a philosopher has to think that he's a philosopher. He doesn't have to. Well, he has to learn it too. But he's going to use more thinking than the doctor.
Well,
The doctor's not have to learn.
Thinking operates instantly, seconds to hours.
Cause yeah, this how I look at it. Straight, and this is straight fact. I know we want to try to answer on facts.
We're not dancing on the fact.
Anyway, if I'm sitting here
Mm-hmm.
reading notes,
Mm-hmm.
it's processing my brain as a thought. Then, as I vocally say it, it's coming out as a message.
Okay.
But you're not thinking, bro.
I am thinking about what I'm reading, so it could come up.
You're not thinking. You're looking at what you're.
I'm thinking about how I'm looking at it. So don't.
That sounds crazy. Now, with your eyes, listen, with your eyes, you're looking and reading what you see. That's what you're doing. What happened?
Someone came up.
What is it?
Nothing.
Not at all.
I cut off. I just. That's a viewer. But
Oh, it's on TikTok.
Yeah.
Now listen, if you reading this with your eyes, bro, that's what you see. That's not what you thinking. Now I get what you're saying. Some people will sit there and be like, yo, I was looking at this and I was thinking about something else while I was reading this. Cool. I'll give you that. If you say that.
I mean, reading is part of processing that goes through your brain.
I'm not against you with that one. Learning is you learn to read. You don't think you can read. You learn to read though.
Yeah, you learn, you're processing.
Yeah, but you're not thinking.
See, now, the relationship between both is thinking is constrained by what has been learned, while learning is improved by effective thinking skills.
Oh. Okay.
It's just a big difference.
Okay. Don't think so. All right.
Yeah. You can't go back.
Just don't get what you're saying, but it does just sound crazy.
It definitely
Because
does.
thinking, if you read this and you're like, yo, reading this, I was thinking about what I'm about to do tomorrow. You can't be like, yo, I see this with my eyes, and then it's a thought. What? You thinking that you reading what you see?
No. What I'm saying is, I think you just.
When you
I think you think. Yeah, I think you totally listen to everything I'm saying.
No, I don't understand. I don't understand what you're
What I'm
saying because
saying
it's
is-
not coming out correct.
It is coming out correct. You just not logically understanding.
I am logically understanding you're saying it wrong.
No, I'm not. You're just not hearing it right.
No, because you're saying it wrong. I only hear what's right.
No, you don't hear it right. Because you believe what you're saying is right, so you think it's
Yes, no, it's because I learned that what I'm saying is right. You thinking what you saying is right.
I know what I'm saying is right.
You just said learning and thinking is the same thing. He just gave you two different. He gave you the definition of
If
that.
you're reading a book,
You're not thinking that
you're all thinking you're reading a book because you got to process, you got to comprehend the words talking about the page.
if you're looking at a book and
You're comprehending something.
you're learning.
And you process and goes within thought. You think about what the fuck you're reading.
No, you do not
You
think about
you.
my nigga. There ain't a person on this earth that's gonna sit there and be like, yo. They may be like, I might think about reading a book. I might think about reading that book.
I'm saying wrong. That's why you think it.
I'm not listening to you. What you
I'm
saying?
not. You saying
Chat, why are y'all not chiming in right now? Chime in.
No, you
and
listen wrong. What I'm saying loud and clear. When you read a damn book, your brain is comprehending words.
That's not thinking.
That is thinking.
This is what you say. Comprehending,
Comprehend is thinking.
understanding something is thinking.
Yes, comprehend is thinking.
So if somebody writes in a dictionary,
And it's thinking you thinking about something.
You're processing.
my nigga, if they write in a different language, right, that you don't understand, you think you understand it? No. This has we have to get to this right.
Right. Because you think for 1 second, I'm gonna go tell you right now.
My man, what you're saying is completely wrong. It proves you wrong.
No, it's not.
He just gave you that thinking and learning is not the same thing. There's a million examples. I think I can throw this ball. Well, I learned to throw this ball.
I think you listen to what I'm saying and you twist it.
My man, I'm not twisting. Everybody is hearing what you say.
Because you think I'm saying it in a sort of phrase the way like somebody think they're trying to do something. No, I'm not saying it that sort of phrase away.
What the fuck are you saying then? You just said that if you know.
I'm saying if you read it, your eyes looking and your mind comprehending what you read.
You said that's thinking. No.
It is thinking. It's part of the process of trying to read something.
Bruh, okay. So when you go to school, right? They be like, yo, I'm gonna put you in this reading class for what? So you can think to read or you can learn to read?
You're doing both.
I cannot believe that you just keep saying this, bro. You're sounding crazy.
No, I'm not. You just feel that way.
Yo, listen, the people are not answering. They're crazy. My nigga, this sounds very crazy. And I know you're smarter than this, bro.
As you're reading, you're reasoning. You're not really thinking.
Okay.
Thinking and learning is not the same.
Okay.
You're trying to figure out.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. We're gonna put this clip up.
Yeah.
It's this guy.
You know, just sometimes.
I got a question for you though.
Please, land the plane. Let's do it.
Is thinking the same as learning?
My man. He gotta feel like he right every time he talk.
Nah. I got a question.
Okay, then you're right.
Thank you. That's what I wanted to hear.
I mean, you know you're not. My man, yo, like he's the guy. He got hit for some weird reason. I don't understand why you ego guy gets stroked so bad.
It's never.
Yeah, it is.
But no, I'm right. Nigga, like nobody's gonna tell you that you're right. It's not about ego. It's about what is a fact, my nigga. You are definitely wrong.
Right?
I gave you so many examples, and this nigga gave you the definition, and you still gonna say it's wrong.
Exactly. But wrong for it.
So,
hold that thought. I got a perfect one for you. You thought you can lift that 425, or you had to learn to lift that 425? And what happened?
I did it. I didn't.
But you had to go back and sit down and learn that, yo, listen, I gotta get more.
I know how to get fucking more stronger.
You did what? You didn't think you had to get stronger? You learned that you had to get stronger.
They came as a thought first. Like I knew and I thought I had to get stronger.
And then you learned.
No, I ain't learned.
oh no. But then you went through a process.
I learned.
I sat back and thought after I done, I ain't do it. Okay, sat back and thought, damn, how could I do this later?
Okay, that's thinking. But now that's where
You thought you could lift it. That was thinking. You learned that you couldn't do it, and then now you're learning how to go get stronger and do it.
I sat back and thought,
Yeah, DJ. Let's hear
Okay. I ask you a question. I think the rich people, the rich people, should have should they put like a wealthy tax on them?
no.
Nigga, what?
Should you put a what?
Everybody pays different taxes.
That's what I'm saying. But the rich seem not to pay a lot of taxes.
They do. The rich pays a different kind of tax. I feel like we went over this. We had
I didn't prove it. I prove that the rich, believe it or not.
So are we thinking that the rich pay more?
The rich pay almost 70% of U.S. taxes. They pay.
Yeah, I feel like we went down.
Yeah, they pay mostly all our taxes, bro. Main reason why we pay.
I wouldn't say they pay mostly all.
I didn't say, but they do pay. They pay.
They gotta pay their share.
Yeah, we gotta think like this, right?
That's why the tax bracket.
Why do you think a lot of states want rich people to stay and they give them benefits by staying in their states? Why? Because rich people build stuff, and rich people make jobs for others so it can produce and make the economy good. Without rich people in certain states, that state will mess around and fall under because
But they ain't no states like that.
What you mean?
Now there's no states where it will fall under because rich people. There's cities and towns and shit. Yeah. Like Shreveport, Louisiana. 50 just bought
Out of Oklahoma.
some massive
I know Oakland. Sorry, not Oakland.
Are they really under? They got a baseball team.
Don't matter. Don't matter if you got a baseball team. Just because you got sports doesn't mean your economy doing good.
That's put massive jobs there. Look at the Buffalo Bills. Every time it snows, they don't have to lose when it snows. What they do?
The Oakland A's relocated from Oakland.
Where they at?
I don't know, but I know they relocated.
I think they're supposed to move to Vegas.
I know so. I think so too.
I think they are.
Yeah. But the thing is, with answer your question, DJ, is no, the rich should not have to pay some sort of extra tax because they're rich.
But they do.
Why?
They do because it's just law. Like they pay their regular taxes, and they got a thing called like a luxury.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
Like that's a big difference.
So that's what I'm saying. Me and you agree on that. The rich do pay this extra taxes for having all these assets and having the status of the type of money they have, paying all these caps to where, they do pay a luxury tax. I mean, cap here, they pay regular taxes here. And for real, that's why a lot of states, with millionaires and billionaires, be profitable due to the fact because how the way they contribute to the economy where they at. No shit.
I can go for that. Like, let's think of a state. A quick. New York. Okay. New York. So a lot of people don't know this, but everybody think that New York City, Manhattan, Brooklyn, all that shit is the richest parts and like all that. No, they're not. It was at one point where Long Island went to fucking Syracuse, New York? I believe. Yeah. No, Albany. I'm sorry. They went to Albany.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
They went to Albany and was telling them niggas, like, listen, we're about to start our own state. Long Island's going to be its own state. Its own state.
They was talking about
They was telling them, we don't need y'all. What the fuck we need y'all for?
No.
With the whole city boroughs, all the city boroughs, that shit is not that much bigger than Long Island.
Long Island is huge.
Yeah, it is. I mean, like Long Island, got the Hamptons, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
they got what's that, Bensonhurst, I think it is, rich people. Like, it's rich people everywhere in New York, you know what I mean? But ain't nothing like that. All the rich niggas live in Roosevelt.
I mean,
Let me stop.
I mean, not.
But they went to one point where they was telling them, like, listen, we have to leave New York, son. Come our home shit.
They didn't yet.
Nah. They didn't. They came to an agreement. Whatever it was, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I know they was doing that. So, because it's a lot of rich people out there.
Yeah.
The Hamptons. It's not just, listen, everybody think Long Island just got the Hamptons. Bruh, there's towns. Me and my lady was strolling through.
Yeah.
My man, every house we passed was like a mansion, and it had at least $300,000 to $500,000 worth of cars in their front fucking yard. I don't know. Maybe cocaine. I don't know. I don't know.
But like been out to the end of Long Island.
Montauk. Montauk's the end of the island.
Montauk's the end of one part of the island.
Where's the other end?
If you go on fish, you see how the fish go.
My man, listen. Montauk is the end of the island.
Montauk's the end of the island going that way.
If you come in this way, Elmont's the end. Elmont starts the island. Elmont starts the island,
Yeah.
and Montauk ends.
Yeah, there's another point on fish. Fish has two point.
Fish has two gills.
Not two gills. Fish has many gills, but
some fish only got two gills. Let's get back to this. People, chat. If y'all start talking to us, we just gonna.
I think it was like
not into no
Orient
comments.
Point.
Who?
Orient Point.
Orient Point.
Oh,
I never heard of no Orient.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
I know somewhere the name started with a B. It was like 3 hours away from no, like 2.5 hours away from the Hamptons. I got
Brookhaven?
No, not Brookhaven. Start with a V though.
Belaruso,
No,
Belle Biv DeVoe.
Yeah, it was like 2 hours away.
From the Hamptons?
Yeah, like 2.5 hours.
Oh,
away.
Van Skinny.
no, it's
Oh no, something.
oh my god.
Because that's the time when we was all working out Halloween Spirit. Remember that?
What you talking about? That page?
No.
Nigga.
Yeah, that's when we were all working the Halloween Spirit, bro.
Bohemia.
Yeah, there we go. Yep. Yeah, Bohemian out there working out.
Yo, move over to TikTok.
I ain't gonna lie, it was this dude there that was so stressed out because he was like, "Yo, I left my girl home." I'm like, "Okay, well, that's what I'm supposed to do."
I've been all over Long
I have too.
He said, "I left my girl
Island.
home."
Remember, I used to drive the moving truck, so I've been all over Long
Remember,
Okay.
I've been all over.
Island. Okay.
Yeah. You know what's funny? I've been all over, not all over Long Island. I ain't gonna sit there in front like I have.
Certain towns I haven't been to, but I've been from beginning to the end of the island.
Yeah, me too.
Like you ain't touch. I ain't touched every town. That's
Yeah, I took somebody from Montauk Point and they wanted to move into Queens.
yeah, no, but that's not that. It's far. It's that far. I'm gonna say it's not that far. But at the same token, Queens is a part of Long Island.
And it's his truck. And driving.
But they can't Queens as a borough.
Couple hours.
It is. It's a borough still.
Yeah.
So is Brooklyn a part of Long Island?
But you know what the crazy part is?
Long Island's made up of 4 counties: Kings, Queens, Nassau, Suffolk, 2 independent and 2 city counties.
Bronx is Long Island.
Who?
Bronx.
I just gave you Kings, Queens, Nassau, Suffolk.
Kings, Queens.
Kings, Queens, Nassau, Suffolk. Brooklyn is Kings County.
Oh.
Queens is Queens County.
Oh.
Nassau County, Suffolk County. See, now listen, you just learned. You didn't think.
I didn't think.
You didn't learn.
I ain't gonna talk that. Like, I've been more, I'm talking like 17, 16, 17.
No, but let's go.
I mean, when you used to go to it, you know, that niggas was from Harlem. You know, it was 6 months used to think they was from Harlem.
They would go to the skate key all the time.
That's what
The skate, I remember
with Hayes.
I went to the skate.
Goes to the skate
I was more out like
Valerie.
I was out in Brooklyn a lot. I was out in Bronx a lot, Queens,
And I never really like
Harlem.
sometimes I went to Bronx and with like the racing and shit. Bronx is horrible.
Yeah. I was out there.
Well, you know what? One thing I think I went out to the Bronx was when I was doing my, systems in the cars. That's the only thing I went out to the Bronx for.
Or you go out there to get like a car part, shake shady other than that. Yeah.
Nah, shit, I've been out to the Bronx. Like that's
Oh no! I'll get to yeah. I was chilling in the Bronx one time. Yeah, they have out there. They
It's
got
a nice spot.
yeah, it's
It's a nice spot, yeah.
Everywhere you go in your mind, and this kid's expensive.
especially I ain't gonna lie, like Brooklyn, like some of like the Brownsville areas, like where they have Brownsville at. Oh man, shit, nice over there. Oh, man. I'm telling you. When I hit like 18, 18, man, listen, I was out the street like a mug. Me and Homo Beezy, we out in Southside Jamaica, Rochester Projects. You know what I mean? We was out there, yeah.
I remember going to fucking Marcy with Black. We out there. We used to go out to Brooklyn and get our smoke. Everybody, like Long Island had decent weed, but Brooklyn, that's when Dro was lit. You know what I mean? You go out there, then you get the Dro, you come back booted.
Remember they had like the Dro and the Haze was like one of the like,
that was the Zato.
Oh.
Now, these niggas don't know what they smoke. Nah, I ain't gonna front. This nigga smoking get peppered.
Listen, in that regard, I was one hell of a pusher. I'll tell you that. But
now, was you thinking or was you?
Yeah, I couldn't say anything. I was learning the hell out that trick. You know, but
It started as a thought.
it definitely did.
Oh,
I was thinking, like, you know what? Let me see if
That's crazy.
like,
I think it was the first.
I think I was like 18, 19. It's the first time I ever really saw what the house of games was like. So that. And I'm like, never forget.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, man, get you a house like that. Like, back in like the buck 15.
What did you get from yeah, and then you know,
The Dooney,
he's good,
the
but
Jamaican dude.
he's good, but for me, man, I think it's going from Dooney. I put Blueberry from Dooney.
Yeah,
Dooney is that again. But we only went to Dooney when you had the money for the Zaho.
Yeah. I mean, he was right there.
I was fresh for the regular, because I remember, maybe it was like 3 for 10s, 2 for 5s.
Oh, man, damn. That, when you get the fat ones too, man.
Man, pause. That's wild. Wow. Damn.
Oh, man. See, nobody cannot say we don't have a little podcast. Cause, yo, me and you get our heated debates and stuff. They be fun.
But our shits it's all understandable.
Yeah.
Like, because when they sit back and look at the clips, they're going to be like, man, both of them niggas stupid. They both wrong, but whatever. Somebody needs to call in and just have a debate with us.
I think that's what
I had the longest debate today ever. Okay.
Really?
It was me and Tibbs. Oh my God. This nigga will not. I'm like, yo, Tibbs. See, the problem is with all Michael Jordan fans, and I swear to God, them niggas only remember from 91 back to when he came back. They only remember them 6 rings, the 2 3-peats. They don't remember nothing else. They don't remember when he was on the Wizards at the end of his career, trash. He like, nigga, LeBron. I'm like, nigga, LeBron at the end of his career still averaging. When he started, he was the man. He's gonna leave being the man. Michael Jordan wasn't the man, sir. He had to go to college. They took this nigga fresh out of high school. That's when you know you ill. Man, we from Mount Joy, nigga, all the way down to the crib.
That's interesting that you say that. Talk about that debate in a way. Because Jordan was on. He was saying something along the lines of like, you know what, people need to stop being so tough on LeBron. He messed with LeBron, and he think he's pretty great. You know,
Man, listen,
he definitely said that.
Like I told him, I'm like, man, listen, in my eyes, if you want to say that this man is not the GOAT, that's like saying a 1988 Delta is better than a Ferrari. Bro, it's not. It's not. That's like saying a fucking kiddie pool is better.
Engine-wise, it's definitely not.
That's like saying a 4-cylinder is better than a V12. No. Like, listen. Bill Russell got everybody's gonna get past. There's gonna be somebody that comes along that's gonna be better than LeBron.
Yeah.
Like I told him, there's niggas even of like my generation. He's like, because you never watched Jordan. I said, man, you know how old I am. I definitely have seen Michael play.
Yeah.
I've seen him play.
Yeah.
But what I'm seeing now, nigga, come on, man.
I mean, like
everything gets better. No, my nigga,
everything gets better. As time goes on, everything gets better.
It has to.
So there was some kid that was in, like, he never made it to the NBA, but they considered him better than Jordan.
There's massive people that never made it to the NBA. Them niggas is either in jail or dead. That was super nice.
Yeah.
We would never know. Len is super nice. I've only seen his highlights. Never heard of him.
What's that?
I mean, never seen him play. Never seen him play an NBA game. But I seen him play college, and I seen his highlights. That nigga would have been a beast.
Yeah, he was.
He would have been a beast. You know what happened?
Okay, yeah.
Got him.
Took him to party one night.
Celtics.
Went to a party one night. Celebrating his drive. And then underestimated.
And the nigga who did it was
okay.
The nigga who it's crazy. I was just watching this shit.
Right.
A documentary on how crack took over.
Yeah.
Yo, them niggas in California was getting cooked. Coke was cool. They was letting niggas live with the coke. As soon as you turn that shit into rock, man, niggas was cooking niggas. Then it just hit everywhere. Like it was in New York, South, everywhere.
So see, that's an interesting question.
Where did it start?
No,
Where did crack start?
no, like
In the 80s?
no. The thing is, like, damn, how does something that started off as a powder
Mm-hmm.
and you just smack them on the wrist?
Oh shit, nigga, I was about to give you some. It's the whip of the wrist, you know what I mean? That's the game proper, you know what I'm saying? There's a little ice man too. You cook it up as a strainer.
So if you cook up
Because it's more addictive. It's more addictive. Like coke is, they say coke is a rich person's drug.
Oh, they say.
Because it keeps them up and shit. But the crack ain't doing anything. Niggas is giving up their cars, selling their babies, selling their kids. They give you a washing machine.
That was crazy.
Man, I remember in my time doing what I did. A nigga brought me a washing machine and dryer. Nigga, I don't need, what the fuck am I doing with a washing machine and dryer? This nigga took this shit out of his crib. Like, yo, that shit was crazy. Crack destroyed everything.
It did.
You know why it got like people start getting arrested.
Yeah, because the government was giving it. Everybody know.
Not even. It was fucking with the white population.
No.
The rich population. Once that shit hit the rich population, yo, that
nigga coke was already there.
Coke was
The rich people was already there.
Coke was the drug it was an upper.
Yeah, but the rich people was already doing all these types of drugs.
Crack came out, crack had been selling they shit.
Everybody. Yeah, it was rich black folk too. First of all, and we also gotta remember, crack wasn't bad when they was doing it. You gotta remember, it was their drug of choice.
Yeah.
Like now, like drugs just go with every generation. Now we in the generation of like the pill poppers.
Fentanyl and all that.
No. See, that's where you went wrong, Jim. We are the generation of like the pill poppers, shit like that. Like fentanyl is the generation under us. Like we're gonna see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I mean, back in those days, when crackheads were a little different. Crackheads back in those days,
they had dignity.
They were some good people in society. Like
there's levels to crackheads though. There's always levels. You got listen up. It's levels. It's levels. You got your rock stars. You got your crackheads. You got your smokers. And you just got people that just, like to do the drug.
I mean, back in them days,
listen, I had
back in one day, I used to sell to a judge, I
had a corporate lawyer. This nigga, all he did was get high and order escorts.
One lawyer.
Yo, that's all he did was tweak out
firefighters.
No, man.
Man, listen.
This nigga had a boat in the yard. All he did was call escorts. He was like, yo, man, you gonna stay? I'm about to fire this shit up. I seen escorts. This nigga was paying thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
He had some things walking through. I'm like, I'm not knocking them. Because I'm like, y'all probably don't even do drugs. But this nigga's paying $2 to $3 grand abroad.
Man, listen. It's different when like remember Lawrence Taylor?
Yeah.
He used to get high before games.
Fan, listen, he didn't even know who he was playing.
He was twisting dudes up.
Yeah, but he didn't know who he was playing. He never knew the name of the teams. All he knew was they didn't have on a New York Giants jersey. He never gave a fuck. Phil Simms was talking to the comedian Bill Burr. He was telling him a story. Lawrence Taylor walks in. Lawrence Taylor was like, yo, Phil, you remember the name of the team that we was playing down there in New Orleans? He was like, yo, the Saints? Yeah. Now, mind you, Phil was already telling Bill Burr the story about the same shit. He just came in and said the same shit over. Bill Burr was like, yo, that's crazy. Then this nigga was like, yeah, so I smoke crack. I like to smoke a little crack. That nigga said he was so high one day in the meetings, he went under the table, went to sleep, went out there, got 8 sacks. He said Bill Belichick came to him and said, listen, I don't know what you did. If you do that again, I'm going to let you sleep right under that table. I was like, yo, that's crazy.
Yo, he was destroying dudes, man.
So what
they had to play him in the water boy? Yo, do drugs.
Yeah, I'm man.
Remember when
Yeah, T. Martin. I'm thinking like, huh?
Yes.
I said, we don't want to see that. That shit funny as hell. I ain't going.
Yep.
You're too old to be vaping. This nigga 50 years old vaping, people.
Man, I tell you like
This
this.
nigga put a shit in I think we should all roll up a blunt. We should all smoke on our next show and get booted.
Oh yeah,
I'm lying. We're gonna be paranoid as fuck.
definitely.
Like your friend, they watching us. They're coming out the windows.
And people, stay tuned as well because tomorrow
We have a live event.
yes, at my homeboy Noah chiropractic practice that he's gonna cut the ribbon on tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So definitely gonna show you. What's up? Definitely gonna show you come up there
At this point,
and show support and definitely have a nice little interview, sit down with him. And pick his brain a little bit, man.
I'm gonna get my back cracked.
Yo,
that is wild fucking crazy.
That's what a chiropractor does.
What do you do?
Crack your back.
Pause.
Well, they call it readjusting.
Pause.
That be yo. He said that yo. We was talking because I ran through that dude Tyler.
You go like this.
He's like, dude, yo, any of y'all had your back adjusted?
Pause.
Oh like, oh. Then I met this other
You need a lot of men, man. What's going on?
I meet a lot of people that do business that opening their business now. And I was at the counter and I'm gonna go to the locker room. And it's
He said, I'm ready to go to the locker room.
I ain't got no business. We opened up business. I forgot where though. I got called.
What, man? Why do we keep going over this same thing?
Right.
See, listen. If you would have learned where he had his business,
I got information. I'm calling
it's in Wellesleyburg. I told you.
No, not the one we talking about now. I'm talking about somebody else.
Nah.
You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Sorry, people. I was wrong.
I'm definitely talking about somebody else. We'll see.
Ooh.
It's another I do. I'm gonna kick with tomorrow.
Is it
Yeah, that's his name, Noah. And he got a chiropractic practice he can open. There's another person I've up with, and
That's crazy.
he got physical therapy practice that doing good. And he's a fiber, and I told him, he was like, yeah, dude, him my man, blah blah blah. We can set up an interview. I'm like,
Right, sweet. Sweet.
Y'all
Listen. We are more than just a podcast. If y'all don't know this, I don't know if y'all seen our last video. No, the DJ did not accomplish what he was supposed to, but he started. He tried. The man had me buy everything to do auto body, and the man didn't do nothing.
Wait, hold on. I got the door put on. I got the fucking shit pulled away from
First of all, hold on. The door is not even on correct. It needs to go forward.
that whole shit.
No, it still needs to go forward because I went.
Your whole
Listen.
fucking
No, hell no. The pillar is not. There's nothing wrong with the pillar. Listen, I went over to the other side and looked directly down the line. The door, the front door, everything's cool.
Yeah.
The back door needs to tilt forward. It's too far back.
Yeah, look, you just listen to shit in this.
Yeah. When were you coming through?
You know I got painting and shit to do, right?
This nigga.
But
At 9:30 in the morning,
I paint pumping.
you pick up the phone, be like, yo, fan, listen, I'm painting right now. I hit you
I'm gonna
back.
pick up a phone and I'm painting my hand.
Uh,
I'm gonna pick up the phone and put up painting my
you know what? I know what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna send this nigga holographic. I'm like,
man, let's
you like, oh yes.
I tell you what, the greatest invention that's going to probably come out soon.
Oh,
Where you can say,
uh-oh.
what's up? Yeah.
What?
Where you can start sending like
Holographic shit?
holographic voice messages and you that shit come up. Oh, what the fuck? You a whole big fucking person holographic. Yo, man, listen.
I don't want to see that.
You want to see that?
No.
No.
That shit gonna freak people out. Nigga, it's gonna be massive murders. Imagine you
with your lady. It could be massive arguments with your lady. Like you could be out somewhere and that fucking hologram.
I'd be kind of sexy. And you just jabbing the pussy. Bang!
Yeah, okay. Well, man, you got to go. and you trying to keep that
I got one question for y'all.
sneaky link on the low, and she pop up.
Yeah.
You open that.
I know you.
And I holler back on. So you ain't gonna answer the phone, huh?
Oh, you think that sneaky link don't care? Her job is to service you.
Oh, you good. Yo, DJ, what you got to say? Okay.
I got a wild question. First of all, hold on.
Wild question.
I told my lady,
Y'all remember?
let's hear this,
Y'all
cause
remember y'all first time?
yeah, I think everybody will.
Yeah, you remember your first time? Anybody care to explain?
Well, listen,
Okay.
the funny thing about it was, I mean, these two assholes are no longer here. I'm in there handling my business. These niggas, I'm thinking there's a cops pulling up. These niggas driving go-karts and shit. They pull up to the spot making mad noise. I'm thinking it's a car. I'm over here nervous and shit. That situation quick, fast, and in a hurry. You understand? Just to come outside and see fucking Cage. I was so mad. Like, you fucking idiots.
Well,
They was like, yo, you ready? Huh? Wait a minute now. What's going on here? Them niggas fucked up my situation, but I got it done. That's what counts.
yeah, that's what I count, brother.
3/4, 3 strokes, 2 pumps, 5 big lows, and you good. Counts.
Okay.
You know when you like, it's like apple pie or like a sandbag.
American Pie, what's that?
Macaroni virgin.
Don't forget virgin.
He's like, yeah, you know, like you touch one and it feels like a sandbag.
Bag of sand.
Bag of sand.
Yeah, like you said.
So what you, Larry?
Me, my first time was pretty ironic because I think that's back when like the chat room and all that was popping. I was cool. I think like I was like
We on Brooklyn Ray.
yeah. So
Damn, nigga, you old as fuck.
I'm over talking to this broad, boom. Me and her vibing. She like, yeah, I'm finna slide your way this
That's when she
weekend.
threw up the leg.
No. So she pulled up that weekend, and I'm acting like this ain't my first time.
You got a lake?
No. But
How do you know? Because her hands were bigger than her balls.
yo, it's been good. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So she pulled up, boom, boom. I'm acting like I know what I'm doing. I ain't know what the hell I'm doing at all. So kind of find out.
Did you go in and was like, foul?
Yo, man, she had handcuffs, locks and all. Then we did all that experience, right? So kind of find out.
Did she check your temperature?
Nah, I'm like, I'm like, what you do for a living or something like that? She's like, she was scared to tell me at first. So she, like, sort of trying to act like she hear me. So I'm like, what you? She's like, hope you're looking at me different. I'm a stripper. I'm like, what the? What? But she was so fine and thinking right. So boom, she leaves.
Y'all remember that night we was up in the wall and that door?
Oh my God. She leaves, bro, right?
What you doing?
And we was balling at the Baltimore Gentlemen's Club.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me why
My nigga, she leaves, go home. I hit up that next week. Well, we up in
What, you a 3-pump chump?
Hold on. So the next week I hit her up, you know what I mean? And we was talking up to that phone. So dude pick up the phone.
Oh shit.
They picked up the phone, I'm over here. So
He's like, sir, I'm sorry. I just want
you know, the fuck you, my nigga. I'm like, damn, man, brother, what's going on, brother? I'm like, who the hell are you? So, I'm young,
to sell knives.
bro, So
Did you say what? What did you just say?
Roaring back, like talking shit back. We were talking shit back towards each other. So boom, one of the homies out there grabbed the phone. He like, yeah, motherfucker, I don't know you told my homeboy that we'll pull up and whoop your ass. So the dude that was on the other end recognized the voice. He is like, oh wow. And you know, I mean, homeboy was like, all right. He's like, oh shit. So
Oh, yeah, so just like something like that too.
Mm. Hold on, before we get there, I wanted to play this video because this shit just got out of control. It reminded me of the situation that you just saw. These niggas wild out in this video. So, ooh, I remember you. I call you Jawbo. Oh, yeah. This nigga damn was crazy. Wait a minute. Oh. Yeah, DJ.
Yo, okay. So my shit was kind of fucked up. It turned out good.
Wait, nigga. No, that doesn't even sound right.
My shit was kind of fucked up because I was supposed to be dating this Jamaican girl that lived around the corner, and it was just her and her pops that lived around the corner. So she came into my crib. God, I gave her the fucking key to my room, and I was totally getting neck. Like I was.
Yeah, this nigga so white. I was totally getting.
I was totally getting neck, right? So she walks in and she sees me. She's like, "No, cause yo." I said, "Look good, don't you?" And we ended up hugging each other.
This is good. All right, here. Y'all ready?
Go ahead.
Did you hear what this nigga said?
Yeah, how we said.
Where you spend the bomb?
Yo, a bunch of light skinned niggas.
That's your question. Black people.
Listen, this nigga always trying to kick us out because he gets his little immigrant days. He always trying to kick the homies out. Nigga, we would flip this shit over and flip your car.
What's that again? Well, people.
We had a great joint. We back in the studio. This is great. Nigga, we good money. We got this. This is why he's out this point.
Go ahead. We can go see on the 8th.
Yeah, time.
I go to 11.
45?
No.
Listen, something.
That I am. But I hope I'm so good in the mix.
That's wild.
This topic is off the wall, man.
Nigga, everything you say be off the wall.
Now,
Monetization on the DJ. You got speaking to the talking, the telecommunication thing. Device.
We said
get rock and roll with it.
we just learned about
Wait,
that.
I got a funny
Wait, hold on. This topic's cool. So, say you out. You chilling with your friends, right? Blah, blah, blah. Come back home to your lady. She got another lady there next to her. Right? What you doing? Are you
hold on?
Are you arguing?
Hold on.
Are you arguing?
This goes back
No,
to
hold
the
on.
situation. No,
Are you arguing? Wait. I'm never finished. Are you arguing with her? Or are you waiting for what she got to say to you?
Well, first of all, I know that it's a thought in my head, but I'm learning. No, listen. I am gonna sit there and wait to get an explanation. And the explanation, what's going on here?
You know what?
It's shocking. It's shocking to me that I was out all day and I come home and you naked and she naked.
In your bed.
What was going on? Now, immediately, your first thought is, Because you thinking like, yeah, I'm about to tear her up, but you learned that this is not about to happen. So what you got to do is, what if she like she only here for me, huh? Wait a minute now. Wait being greedy. Ain't your mama take shade
Wait,
snack?
hold on. You know me personally.
Mm-hmm. You gonna get in there?
No, I'm not getting in there. I'm gonna walk right past my woman, and I'm gonna start fucking that other woman because, first of all, you're in my bed. It's not my problem.
It's rape.
No, it's not.
Listen,
Get into it.
no. Because when she's only there just to please your lady.
Well, now she has to explain that.
Listen, she probably ate the butt. You eating the butt?
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't smoke, maybe, because I was.
I don't know if you
I don't know what time is scared. That shit is like 1 inch away.
Hmm?
It's 1 inch away.
Pause. That's crazy.
You never know.
See, my thing, who never knows?
I mean, you
Your eyes.
it's like you don't sit here. We don't sit there and sit in it, but
Listen, you have eyes that process and know that you're not supposed to eat the butt. You eat the vagina. Yo, listen, what's crazy is eating the box is kind of crazy because it bleeds, so that's gross. I used to tell bros, listen, I don't eat nothing that does not come with nutrition. It's facts. Pause. Crazy. Tell me a vagina that comes with nutrition is facts. I had this conversation with my lady last night. I said, listen, you know the difference between, huh?
Estrogen grows your hair.
Estrogen does what?
Grows your hair.
Yeah, but you know what nut does that she swallows? Everything that she needs. It's protein, sun blocker, and it gets away
I mean,
listen, it sounds crazy,
But he's right.
but it sounds crazy. But listen, I Googled it. It's in the screen.
that's true. And some women in other countries, that even here, it's somewhat like they use it for those type of things. Man, it's a man. Listen, it's women in other countries.
First of all, you're supposed to be trying to give yourself to the Lord, and you over here with.
The Lord said I could jump off the dress on him. That's what I do. I jump off the dress, butt ass naked. Act so just naked, nigga. You know what I mean? Jimmy Fly super naked.
I'll be there with my cowboy little block and I'm silly box.
I'm telling you, straight it down. Because my thing is, why in the world would you just sitting there and I'm not gonna find nothing? Okay, I know it's up.
So, listen,
What's up?
there's a lot of people that no, I ain't going to hit you. There's a lot of people that will pass that situation only because they say that you participate in homo activity. Because two women should never kiss. It's gay. You know what I mean? And then if two men do it, you'll look at it like it's crazy. I personally don't give a fuck what you do in the confines of your house.
Okay.
That's not my problem. But I know people like that. You know what I mean? My man was like that. He was like, oh, nigga, how could you? But if two niggas. I'm like, my nigga, listen, did you hear what you just said to me? That's where we're going with this.
Two dudes.
And this nigga will argue me down about this shit.
I think a woman's body is beautiful, and even other women think their body is beautiful.
Yeah. I just think all women are curious,
Not all women are curious, man.
Well, they probably not.
Some women that would be like,
They just straight want
they
that.
would compliment, like you would be like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, yo, son, you killed that joint. That's the same thing a woman would say. But then you would just take it too far. You like, yo, the hat, the way you lace your eyebrows and shit.
Nah, that'd be all right. No, women do things different. Women's confidence is different than men.
Yeah.
Somebody, we stepping out. If I'm stepping out on the bathroom, I see a dude over there. He you know what I mean? He looking like he doing his thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta give Rude his respect, bro. You know what I mean? Yo, you killing my dude. That's what's up. Women, on the other hand, they go to each other. Oh, girl, the way you just pop your chest out in that bra. Oh my God, that just happened.
Got to sit like a booty on the chest.
You know what I mean?
Makeup, her lashes on feet, like her rouge be
I
rouging.
probably made a bad, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was wild.
Complimentary
I think
That's simple, but you know.
Yo, listen, chicks be like that. They be like, girl, 'cause I couldn't put the rouge on. You did it. They had double rouge.
I was out and about one time.
You complimented a man.
And I was walking somewhere.
So he didn't say no.
And I was on the phone, and
You was on the phone and you was like, yo, dude.
no, hold on. And I went, and dude had he was looking fresh. So I'm like, yo, bro, you chilling with the hat, you kick still, bro, doing your thing. You know, you're good looking, my dude.
You was on the phone and you said this to another man?
No.
You
yeah. Hold on, yeah, I was on the phone. He was like, yo, man, that's gay. I'm like, no, it's not gay. Yeah, that's not gay. If you compliment somebody on how they raise,
that's not gay. The way your story came out was kind of crazy. No. It's definitely massive pauses in it. But you said I'm on the phone and then you seen a dude, my nigga. That's
a lot. But anyway,
and you seen a dude.
No, I just do not like that. Dude,
you can give it because that's something you would want to wear.
Yeah. Because if I see a nigga in the airway, I'm like, all right, nah, my nigga, yeah. Nah, that shit. Sure. But see, I don't do that. You wanna know why? Because it's BMW and it's pretty fucking sweet. Yeah, it's pretty fucking sweet. I'm telling you. So, yeah. Nigga, you see dude was like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, that shit nasty. Good looking. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He never did that. Never compliment the whip.
Nigga, some nigga stopped me in front of moms and was like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I had to stop up on you, young boy, and give you your credit. That's your father. Man, I was like, yo, BMW, pretty fucking sweet.
You can't listen. One thing about when you highlight your status in a certain way, it shines different to the eye. Yeah, you cannot avoid it.
I don't think my car makes me. I think the fact that I'm driving it, what makes the car, because it's the star. It's never what you're driving. It's the star that steps out. I can step off of a bike and they still gonna get the same reaction.
Like them 20 days.
Hello. Do you see what them shits? Watch it hanging.
Well, with that being said, people, thank y'all for joining today.
Hold on. Once you get out your car, right? Mm-hmm. You got that fly ass fit on, right? Mm-hmm. Fly ass fit on. And this guy just come right next to you, yo, man, that's nice outfit you got on. Start rubbing your back.
Start rubbing my back. I mean, it's a misunderstanding. I did everything. Yo, listen, it was at this point where we lost control of the situation.
We went, that would pass compliment. Once you cut, if you just keep it straight.
Oh, hold on. Right. Right. Wait a minute. No. Once you touch, once you go past talking all that, you won't be touching and go over your words or touchy. What your hand not extending to give me a handshake?
Yeah, you say touchy.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, because you didn't explain somebody to you.
He definitely did.
You know what I mean? So
what he's saying is he got out of his car, he had that shit on, so he could rub his back. Man,
nobody motherfucking rub my back.
But look, that's what you just said.
Look, I just feel like
that nigga on the news in the morning.
Man, at this point, we gonna have a good night.
They got me at this point with your boy Joppy, Cowboy Joe,
and DJ Black Dog.
Yes.
Ain't nobody rubbing my motherfucking back.
I'm waiting.